Yeah, you know, to say anything is possible right here, especially in these early stages of these brackets as big as this. You can always find some killers who are more than prepared to be fighting these top-tier characters. And early off, Kyota already finding a couple of really good pressure sequences from the get-go, but as soon as I say that, Romantic taking over.
Nice, gets the JB, we're in, but we're red blowing, and you're about to eat like 60%.
Okay, just, yeah, opting for the Rev Blow and just wanting the more consistent knockdown. And I like that from Kyota, already, like, showing Rev Guard, just trying to push Romantic Style out of their own pressure, and then be able to steal their own turn back, catches them with the overhead.
Ooh, the 2C commits to the EX, but Romantic Style doesn't have a lot of Rev Gauge left. We're out, though. Yeah, but we're free.
Yeah, oh, great hit, but no big confirm, so you still have to play this neutral, and we will find the reversal, or not the non-reversal little one, actually, just punishing.
Plus... Are you gonna try to go for the Rev Gauge? Yeah, they burnt out. Nice! Gets the auto combo, but no finish!
Yeah, that was really smart from Kyota right there to just know, like, hey, if they want to respect me, I'm gonna get the guaranteed guard crush right here. But then, unfortunately, couldn't find the confirm when they got the hit right there at the very end.
Yeah, they got into the target combo, and it is 4 hits. They didn't end up getting the last hit. Nice space 2C there to get the counter hit. Goes for the Rev Blow, knockdown, half health on Kyota. Oh my god. Oh, goodbye.
Oh. Immediate confirm.
Oh!
You chose the wrong one to do there. Now Kyoto's gonna be able to get a huge punish, gonna knock him out of that Rev Gauge as well.
Oh, that was a route I haven't seen a Billy player do ever. Oh, you might be dead though. Not gonna be enough to kill. Doesn't have enough for super, but gets the EX hard knockdown. Baits out the super. The round should go to Romantic Style.
Yeah, as long as they keep it tight, which they will. Don't even try to do any of the fancy break stuff. Just make sure you get that round where you can tie it up one apiece. Oh, the aggression from Kyota early on. Just double dash forward into the grab. Checking Romantic's patience right now.
What is this Billy color supposed to be? What do you think?
Probably a One Piece character that I'm unaware of.
Oh, we're red blowing. Alright, we have Red Blow in response, though. Wake Up Super instead. That's a lot of damage. That is SPD added damage. Oh, we're beginning. It begins.
Bishar, good roll out of the corner right there, though Kyota still gets to keep their turn. We saw the JD from Romantic, but no guard cancel to try to get up close.
All it takes is one hit. One hit for Kyota, but the nice anti-air. Can't spend a lot here. Doesn't even decide to spend 1 bar, but gonna get a chance to spend 2 here. Not enough to kill, so you do have to guess on Wake Up. One more guess.
One more kunai being blocked. Great jump out here from Kyota.
Oh! Yo, great reaction. Great reaction off of the EX pull to get the EX DP there to actually continue the string. Some people would have committed to EX Rekka there, and it actually probably would have whiffed.
Yeah, I think at that spacing, it's like real tight, but I mean, that's just showing you the recognition from Kyota, right? Definitely throughout this game, we can see it's like, oh, this is someone who knows Billy. This is someone who knows how they want this character to function. So we'll see if they can keep that up. But Romantic had a lot that was like ready for them, so we can see if they can make those adjustments and, you know, try to even up the set.
I mean, in that situation, it was like a one-touch game on either side, right? So
yeah,
it was one better guess, and it's like that's anyone's game.
Here we go. All right, good just defend, but unfortunately can't punish off that.
Oh, gets a great 2C after the Shuriken. Gonna lead to a whole lot of damage. Goes for the Red Blow knockdown. Doesn't choose to spend any more to knock Kyota out of an SPG. So we do gotta deal with it. Uh-oh.
Yeah. And I do like this from Romantic, actually opting to switch into using feint, or just throwing Shuriken and not just trying to feint cancel out of a lot of it, which has forced Kyota to be pretty aggressive on their wake-up options out of here, and Romantic Style punishing them accordingly, taking the round.
Yeah, that overhead is really, really scary, and one of the best tools for Hoku on Wake Up, one of the ways he can add to his mix. Nice, great hit confirm again with the EXDP. Are we willing to spend the bar here? Yes, we are. Knock him out of SPG.
Yeah, it's so important to knock those Hoku players out of SPG, just that Rev Blow being like super, super belligerent a lot of the times. But a great anti-air regardless, no SPG needed. Now Romantic getting their own party started with that wild punish.
You should have taken the throw. This feels real bad. You're still in SPG, but the massive life lead. Nice tech on Wake Up. Woohoo!
It's a big hit, but you went into the reversal. You're now in like a one-touch situation, but you did on your own and it got baited again.
That feels extra bad. I mean, you had to expect it coming if you're Romantic in that situation, right? Like, Like, Kyota had showed it 2 or 3 times before, and you're, like, fully expecting them to try to bust out on Wake Up. Those are the situations where you know down back is real good, but on Wake Up, you really want to show that immediate/delay mash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, and I think Romantic just was playing that perfectly, like you were saying right there. So, we'll see if they can keep that up.
All right, game number 3, first set of the evening. You love to see it. This is first to 2, not first to 3, so this will be the last game.
Yeah, it's the true tournament format right here in that first to 2 environment. Kyota fighting that EX anti-air right there. They're just keeping the pressure up, but I like this patience from Romantic right here, just waiting for an opportunity like that to commit so they can red blow out and start taking their own pressure.
Oh, that feels extra bad. Wild punish on the overhead. I did see that Kyota, I think, as well, switch their SPG to the first slot, the Excel slot. So to try to deal with the other one on the other side, but not chipped out of SPG just yet. You still got to be worried.
And have that guard cancel as well to just try to keep it a little bit more, but we do get chipped out of it now, so no more SPG available on Romantic's deck. And you will get punished by the reversal wake up super again.
Oh my god, gets the close D. No real confirm though, not enough to kill. What's the setup? Do you get the Rekka in the corner? No, you can get Rekka after that. Guard break though. Oh, no way!
Hey, oh my god, the disrespect for Romantic right there, and then immediately catching with the overhead that's been working so much in the exact same like pressure sequence again and again. Just like jab, jab, check, immediate overhead. Kyota was pressing. Let's see if Romantic can find that again, or if Kyota can take it. EX teleport gonna give him the first hit though.
Yeah, it's gonna give him the hard knockdown as well. Nice SPG out of the shuriken string. Have a little bit of a life lead, but yet again, you've been anti-aired into losing your SPG.
Romantic, but you're gonna get hit by that wake up super yet again, giving Kyota another chance. And Romantic just backing off, popping that EX air teleport right here to get him close, but Kyota finds a good hit with that 2B.
Yeah, it goes into the Rekka string instead of the light vault string. EX anti-air pull is very funny in that situation. Nice, gets the pull in, doesn't decide to commit to any more rev meter. You might get overheated.
Oh,
you might die.
Yeah, you might die for that. The good double jump on the delay to get the actual mix-up right here, but a great aggressive jump out right there from Kyota.
No, gets the run-up close C counter hit. You have 2 bars here. It should be enough to kill. Put him up on him in the fireball. Romantic style, taking it 2-1 over Kyota in what was really, really good first set of the night.
Yeah, if this is our first set, I can't wait for everything else that's coming down the line, because that was like super intense, super back and forth between both those players, like constantly adjusting their layers.
I think nothing about the character outside of like maybe Rev dive kick and Rev blow are like standouts of what other characters are already doing better.
Well, we'll have to see if Wenzel can figure it out, or if Finnithehuman gonna be able to keep it up. But right now, Wenzel fighting a big counter hit, immediately tossing him back into the corner. Now gonna be able to start that pressure up.
Is this Hokutomaru color supposed to be the not loading textures from Gary's mod?
I think it's supposed to be that kid from Demon Slayer.
Is there a purple kid from Demon Slayer? This looks like the texture's not loading.
No, sorry, he's from Jujutsu Kaisen Gojo, is that his name?
There's no way he's Gojo. Gojo doesn't have purple.
Doesn't he have like some purple? I don't know, I don't watch the anime, I'm not a nerd.
He wears all black!
What am I supposed to know?
It just looks like he's missing textures, because the missing textures is purple and black checkered board.
Yeah, he does look like a little bit.
Oh, nice.
Oh, but no confirm, unfortunately. Does find the cross up though.
Ooh, tries to go for the tick throw. Wenzel is not having any of that.
Yeah, Wenzel just trying to find like something to open him up, because Finn just sort of staying back, playing that projectile game that Hoku is also very good at. Good tech once again. Wenzel's turn to start though, but nothing big from either player just yet until that rev blow comes out.
We're out, but we're also out. We might be out once again. Whoa. Wow, the shuriken hit at the last second. I can't believe it.
Anti-air horizontal kunai goes crazy. Oh, big counter hit.
Yeah, huge counter hit. That's so much damage if you're willing to spend it. Super. No! Tries to go for something else. No, I feel like he's in over.
Yeah. Yeah, you had a punish opportunity, just couldn't find it. Wenzel, though, still sitting in the SPG, finds a big counter to their own, but no full pickup. Does find the throw. One more touch.
Chip. Chip, chip, chip. Don't die, chip.
Right, yeah, there we go. Just kept it safe. Had, you know, like the 30-ish seconds left on the clock.
All right. Going on to the third round. Yeah, you are plus after the teleport into the JD. The close C is gonna connect. Gonna spend 2 bars here. Half health.
Yeah, gonna refund a good chunk of that. Rev cost right here. Gonna pick him after the tech, but we will Rev blow off Wenzel, trying to start their own pressure once again.
Nice. I don't know if that's actually an anti-air in this version. It was an anti-air in 15.
It's an anti-air if it works. Oh, unfortunate whiff, gonna knock him out of SPG.
Oh.
No?
He's getting freaky. He was doing triple jumps. Oh, whiffs. Yeah, but you recover in time. We're still alive. We're still safe. Nice air throw. She does have one of those. One of the few characters in the game to have access to the air throw.
We do have 2 of those on screen right now so far.
Yeah, you're dead.
Oh, yeah, you pressed. You pressed.
Smooches. Yeah, you right up and press 2B. You are going to explode to the invincible level 2. Wenzel taking game number 1.
Yeah, I like the core game plan for both these players right now. I think Finn just wasn't respecting like wake up reversal. That wake up reversal specifically, as we've seen a couple of them come out from Wenzel, and the DPs, they were just double jump DP whiffing and then punishing them for it. But changing up their options allowed Wenzel to secure that round.
All right, let's see how Finn can adjust here. I think the jumps have been very good in baiting stuff out from Wenzel, but I think they need to be controlled in how they're using them to actively get punishes when you're baiting something out like that.
Just goes for the meterless confirm, trying to frame kill with that kunai set.
Oh, nice. Nice, yeah, that counter hit does lead to a combo off of the 2A. Great wake up from Finn, though.
Finn not opting, like, I haven't seen them even attempt to start to represent air throw yet, which is interesting because it's one of those, like, very strong tools that Hoku has. And I've seen a lot of those air situations end up going into Wenzel's favor right here. Good punish after that JD from Wenzel.
Yeah, the 2D there is pretty negative on blocks, so great stuff from Wenzel. And now we begin the corner pressure, but the wake up mash, no fear.
Yeah, that excellent 2A, like, super quick speeds. But Wenzel does not care. They'll keep their own momentum as soon as they find their turn back.
Yeah, immediate mash into the 2C, into the Rev version of the cape. I always forget the name of it. I know, like, Harrier B, and that's it.
Yeah, I know Wenzel knocked him into SPG off that hit right there. Just playing that tick throw set right now. So it's been pretty effective. It is going to anti-air, but no Rev blow follow-up, which is interesting.
Oh, nice. Baited out something, but gets air thrown out. That is going to knock him out of SPG. No, just the sliver. Just the sliver is all we need. This is going to have some damage increase. How much are we willing to spend? At least 1 bar, but we're going to spend 2 to knock Wenzel out of SPG. What?
Yeah, it didn't knock him out of SPG. That's crazy.
It didn't even, like, hit the whole super. He, like, super too early. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if Findy...
You died,
You do.
Right?
Yeah, and if you could finish the combo, you would, but unfortunately, we need 1 more throw set, put him into a one-touch situation for either of these players. And Wenzel finding another great air-to-air to close out these rounds. Gonna take the set 2-0.
That was an intimidation tactic. He did full screen EX counter and overheated himself into rising JD.
Yeah, it's also going to be important. Like, you know, we've talked about a lot of characters, but Rock is one of those, like, super tournament safe characters in this game. He just, you know, being that the Shoto archetype has everything, but honestly, the addition of Air Fireball into his kit has made him kind of crazy.
Yeah, nice. Gets the red blow. Wake up DP from Ryuki, no fear. What is his color? Kind of looks like, I don't know what he looks like, actually.
Yeah.
Wait.
Tosses him out, trying to start this wave dash mix going, though. Hokuto going to be doing a big rev dump right here because they just want to make sure they can get quarter to quarter. Great rollout from Ryuki, though, and some great JDs from Hokuto to try to keep alive. Taking their turn back.
Oh, nice. Gets the close normal into the link that is going to lead to the first round for Hokuto.
See if they keep it up. I like that. Just immediate check. Yeah, wanting to get those plus frames where they can because I've been seeing Ryuki's been pretty patient.
Wow.
Repo not working out for Hokuto, though.
That was a great guard cancel to get themselves out of that situation. Immediate rep blow. That is one of the benefits of putting rep blow first, is that your early guard cancels will have you being able to rep blow out like that. Counter hit, gonna lead to so much damage. We do have access to the super here as well to potentially knock Ryuki out. Give me that hitting gear.
Yeah, I like that, just like immediately catching out that hidden gear you can. That's another advantage of keeping the SPG early so that you can have that hidden gear immediately into round 2, right? And now you're seeing you're already put back into a 2-throw or 1-touch situation, so Ryuki's got to be very scared.
Oh.
And EX dive kick's not going to kill, but we will bait the super.
Wow, that was just clockwork from Hokuto right there. Immediate situation after leads into counter hit, dive kick to a small confirm, and then one bait on the wake up super. Game number 1 to Hokuto, one more away from qualifying top 24 winner side here at Just Frame.
Yeah, and that is no like small feat, especially just like looking at who they could potentially be playing against. I can't even look at that. It's terrifying. You got to focus on what's happening right here.
Gotta be locked in.
Locked in, yeah. Just like Ryuki's got to be locked in right here to try to make that comeback. I think a lot of their game plan and core pressure has been very solid, but Hokuto's just like raw, like Fatal Fury fundamentals and SNK fundamentals has just been giving them so much leverage in this matchup.
Starting off again, trying to get some plus frames. Ryuki jumps over it, and now we're back to the neutral game. But, oh my god, just run up over the air Rebuken.
Yeah, Ryuki been like very reliant on just those air fireballs to try to control and start a lot of their pressure. So Hokuto finding chances to come in. Good change up from Ryuki, though, to not allow those guard cancels to work.
Again. He just did it
broke,
again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
True, he just like wave dashed in his face to get under the fireball and then came back. Nice usage of the universal low dodge, or I guess high dodge in that scenario.
Yeah. You know, find a big confirm.
Low, man. Ugh.
Connect plus frames. Keep it going. Yeah, an EX dive kick just to get out of those fireballs. Not going to kill just yet, so Ryuki has a chance. But unfortunately, these dive kicks will keep coming from Hokuto.
This, you know what? I'm not gonna fault Ryuki because I don't know what's happening in this matchup either. This is probably the only box that or one of the very few boxes you're ever gonna see in tournament at this level. So this is a matchup that you are gonna have to learn, and it's gonna be a little bit tough. But Ryuki not really wanting to play the grounding footsie games against the wave dashing box, and that might come back to bite them.
They have sort of started to commit it in this set, though, right? I think you're seeing them be a lot more patient, try to find opportunities like that to be able to JD those dive kicks. But as soon as they try to commit to air fireball once again, Hokuto just able to start the game plan, but Ryuki finds a good mix-up.
Yeah, Hokuto is not really scared to play in that mid-range footsie game. Gonna play it very slow. They are taking their life and damage, but they're putting a lot of fear into Ryuki to try to go into these different strings because they're playing that great mid-range game. Gets a 2A on the other side.
Yeah, caught him trying to mash out of that pressure. Good JD. Ryuki, though, is thrown into overheat, so they'll need to find a big confirm to stay safe. And Hokuto not going to finish the route. Oh, no, the DP whiffed.
He got the DP break, and the DP whiffed is going to give it to Ryuki. That feels so bad if you're Hokuto, because you literally just said he needs a big confirm here, and that would have been it.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh. Wow, that JB hit perfect. Yeah,
I was going to say.
Oh,
just like that, DP did not hit perfect right there. Now Ryuki getting a big meter dump.
Oh, whoa. I think Hokuto thought he was going to go to the other side somehow. All right, baits out the string. That's not very negative. Tries to bait out another DP or something, but the delayed Raging Storm from Ryuki is going to tie it up 1-1, get another set going to game number 3.
Yeah, I mean, just like, I love this adaptation from Ryuki that we had, right? We saw in the beginning game, they were like, oh, it's Vox. I can just afford to zone him out. I can just afford to, like, play my air fireball game. And then immediately, as soon as Hokuto showed, like, hey, you can't do that. You're going to die. And then it was like, no, I can still do it. Then Hokuto's like, no, you're going to die. Ryuki just shifted it up, started playing Hokuto's game a little bit more, and it's been very, very effective.
I'm curious what the adjustments are that we get here, because Ryuki has been pressing a lot of buttons. I wonder if Hoku is going to try to chill out of that mid-range game and maybe try to get a far D or something going. No punish, though.
Yeah, I think these dive kicks are going to be the thing that Hokuto's really looking for. Is Ryuki had only shown once to get the big, like, JD punish, and we'll just find a big DB punish instead.
Wow, that combo was awesome. He stayed on the ground for so long. That did so much damage. Command grab is scary here, but so is the frame trap. The overhead actually trades, and he's mashing 2A.
Yeah, if they block, just keep pressing. It's still your it's always your turn.
True.
Alright, delay air fireball, keeping Hoku on the ground a little bit, but as soon as you tried to throw ground fireball, Hoku ready for it, getting this huge jump in.
Okay, knockdown. Still has to be scared of the SPG. Gets the Raging Storm to work. Both characters still in SPG. Hokuto just knocked out. We can play some video game.
See Reblo connecting through, trying to find these JDs to connect, but Ryuki staying very safe and finding a big counter hit early on. Does have the meter as well to be able to kill.
Nice. Just at the tip. Spends the bar. Round 3. Game 3.
Yeah, you couldn't afford to not take that kill right there. Hokuto's shown time and time again of like, hey, I'm gonna find this big confirm when I need it. So Ryuki now though keeping the patience up, trying to mix that fireball game up a little bit more so Hokuto doesn't get these free dive kicks.
Oh, try to get over on the other side. Ryuki ready to press, gets a small light confirm, almost knocked out of SPG's. Hokuto, that is gonna be a great counter hit, but an even bigger counter hit for Hokuto.
Ready for the full confirm, so Ryuki able to press out once they reset in neutral a little bit. Good air-to-air trades. Rev blow through the shoulder check.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get out. Is this gonna work? Yeah, because it is almost like a flash kick. That's so much damage. Enough to knock Ryuki out of SPG. Now we guess.
Yeah. And thrown into overheat as well, so even if you land a big confirm, you couldn't get anything out of it because Hokuto will get everything out of theirs. Taking it 2-1.
That was really good stuff. They block the jump in normal there, and then fuzzy block with the neutral jump that baits out the immediate throw after to lead to the wild punish. For the full confirm from Hokuto, taking it 2-1 over Ryuki to make top 24 winner side. But
I think it was
Barbar ended up
breakout.
taking the set.
I think it was breakout. That was one Barbar won, so yeah.
Yeah, because Mygo won yesterday.
Yeah. Already early trying to get some of the ball pressure, but Dylnyan just staying very safe right now, finding opportunities to go for these flashing breaks.
Oh my god, we get the far C into the full confirm. Look at your health bar evaporate. Oh, he's doing step play? This isn't my Kula. There's no way. He's the most sauces player I've ever seen.
Well, he's got a little bit of that Alfredo on him right now, able to try to make something happen.
His hair looks like Alfredo. Oh, nice back throw. Alright, now kick. Kick.
Yep. Big check, but a throw was going to be unfortunate, giving Kula a chance to bait it out with a jump. Take that round.
That's what it was. It was City of the Cream, because I forgot that both Breakout and City of the Cream both run on Mondays.
Right.
Things get confusing when there's like 8 net play brackets a week.
That's what happens when a game's so good. Everybody wants to run tournaments
Kill
for
him.
it.
What is the Oki setup? We get the ball out. Ball is life. EX flash kick here. Tries to go for the red blow hard knockdown. Not gonna get it. You let Kula run free. You're about to get sauced up by the most sauceless player in Mexico.
Patience, so just resetting that zoning game and allowing Dylnyan to just play it out a little bit more.
Uh-oh, that's a great counter hit. That's huge damage, knocked out of SPG.
Yeah, but Kula's still in that SPG with just a little bit left. Dylnyan might even just look for a trade to get him out of it. No, but they're going to have to hold that throw.
Yep. Ball is life right now.
Yeah, penalty kicks coming in left and right here for Kula. But the Dark Angel comes in, allows them to keep it tight, finds a grab of their own.
Ball is life, we wake up DP, frame 1 airborne. How are you going to deal with it? Ball is still life.
Yeah, going for EX ball, allowing them to keep the pressure up a little bit more, but a great jump in from Dylnyan.
This sounds like every goalie's nightmare when they're practicing drills.
Yeah. He's got the white gloves ready to keep him locked down. Try to keep the pressure up, but Kula finds the aggression. I'm going to try to win this zoning war just by making sure that the ball is out as much as possible, but finds a great opportunity to run up throw.
The chip to knock out of SPG, gets the tight clip at the end. Oh, so far C. 2A actually connected. We have a throw in the corner, some Oki.
Great jump in though, good feint pressure.
What? Oh yeah, this is intimidation. What are you gonna do? You can't deal with ball. Ball is life. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, great stuff as well. Recognizing that they had the opportunity to jump over the super as well to reset that pressure a little bit more. Excellent stuff from Kula to take round number 1 or game number 1.
I like the usage of the full jump header there with the ball to jump over the ball super. To stop Dylnyan from even potentially like running up and flash kicking. I really, really like that decision. Ronaldo. Come combo breaker. I'm doing his windscreen on people.
Are you?
Run up on you from all the way across the venue.
All right, overhead, not going to work out. Try to give him the thumbs up on the early tick throw pressure, and it does work out. Kula now just going to be keeping the balls up.
Yo, ball up top.
Yeah, ball up top indeed.
Whoa, the 2C actually just like kind of phased through him. That was weird. Nice!
No.
Yo, Kula so got it. So got it.
Yeah, this is the scary part. I mean, people talk about Ronaldo mix, but honestly, the scarier thing is just his ability to just strike throw you immediately after that ball, locking you down in the corner.
So that block string with all the light normals, but the JB, Dylnyan is finally in, finally gets a chance to run some ball game of their own. Don't mess this up this time. Doesn't go for the hard knockdown. No set play. You gotta be scared of a potential DP here.
But Dylan knows that they can have the patience like this. Finds a DP of their own. Gonna throw out the reversal Dark Angel. Should be able to get another good mix-up right here. But Kula just jumps out so aggressively.
He wanted flash kick. That's why he got neutral jump. Chip is scary here. DP is scary here. Yeah, that's Farsi.
Yeah.
Is his Farsi like actually airborne? Like if you trade with that, does he not stay grounded?
I think he stays grounded. I think it's just like an animation thing. Yeah, the patience just throw in the just spin, showing I can do this. You gotta come and try to match my speed.
Oh, OC not working out. Gets the overhead off of the stance run.
Good flash kick. Gonna be able to find a solid confirm right here. Orb set on top of him. Party time.
Yo, party time. Speaking of which, counter hit, close C, Dylnyan in control again. Full block string. I like that. Usage of the target combo. Die.
Yeah, baits out the rev blow as well. That Ronaldo players really love to press, just covers so much of that horizontal like screen space. So great recognitions from Dylnyan.
Whoa! Just full screen run up from round start. I'm in here. Nice. Gets a knockdown here. Spends the bar for super. Yay!
That dealt way more damage than I was expecting at the very end of the scaling right here. Good JD from Dylan though on that jump in. Ball not going to be life so far. Great two-way check as well. You're going to spend the resources to knock them out of SPG? It's close.
That's up the Genie. Not going to lead to much of anything, but gets the counter hit with the delayed jump there. Will this be enough to kill? It's just short, but you get another Genie setup.
Yeah, just hold it this time. Trying to keep it safe right here. EX Fireball not going to work as we throw red balls left and right.
You can't throw Fireball here or you risk getting killed by Super.
But cool, let's be careful. They can't really afford to throw out a rev gauge until just now that Overheat's not on deck for Dylan.
Nice, the Farsi connects 2A into the DP. Dylnyan was still with the life lead. The run-up flash kick, oh my god!
Oh god, that was so confident from Dylan right there. Just to understand that it's like, hey, Kula's been trying to represent ball again and again and again at this point, trying to chip me out. I'm just gonna hand it to him. I'm just gonna talk to the kicks.
Yo, dash flash kick is an insane execution measure right there, going from the 6-2-8. Insane work, nice usage of the charge. Works out for Dylan. We're going to game number 3.
What's the charge buffer time for a flash kick? Isn't it like 40 frames?
I thought it was less. I thought it
might be less
or something like that.
Still, it's a lot showing Dylan that must be a stickless player at this point.
Stickless.
All right, yep. Good use of that rev guard, showing that, hey, you're not going to be able to get those left rights on me. I understand I have a block button.
Trying to outzone Ronaldo seems very tough. Kind of just, projectiles are so fast and he brings them out a lot. That is 2B. Oh my god. Strike throw.
Yeah, doing it again. Tries to flash kick out, but wasn't ready for it. Break of their own, but good adjustment from Kula. Keep themselves safe.
Target combo into the overhead. Gonna not work out, but a great hit right here. Goes for the genie setup. No hard knockdown. The forward jump gets punished. Hard knockdown this time. Nice cross up. No, it goes for the auto combo. What is happening? Or the target combo.
Just wanted to keep themselves a little bit safe right here. Gonna get DP'd on their own, and now chipped out. Dark Angel comes out. JD's coming out from Kula, but a reversal through will give him the round, putting him on set point.
Seems like Dylan was going for a couple too many things that maybe they were working out in their head. Gets a run up close C, no combo though. That feels extra bad. I don't think you want to drop any confirms at this point, because now you have to play more interactions with CR7 himself. Uh-oh.
Good JDs right here on the zoning attempts. And I like that patience, right? Just trying to see if Kula will actually actively jump in. 2C's gonna link into each other, but no full confirm. Because we were saving it for here, clearly.
For the red blow. Oh. Or throw, genie set, guess for game. Nice block on the overhead.
Yeah, Orb keeps it plus, though. EX Fireball gonna come through, but not guarantee the kill at that close.
Joey's just so scared to approach.
Yeah. I do like this from Dylan. Just like, you have all the life, you have the ability to flash kick if they try to go for a crazy jump, and you can contest these zoning wars. Just good recognition on that game state.
Whoa, the JD actually works. The counter hit on the EX. Ball is life. Okay.
No confirm.
Oh, the throne. Shimmy ya, shimmy yay.
And stuff, yeah, finds the red blow knockdown as well, so gets the good overhead this time. Good tech out from Kula.
I feel like he's like, I don't even feel like that's what he's going for, but it's just working out so well. It's not gonna do an insane amount of damage, but gonna knock all that rev gauge away, maybe tide or get a little bit of a health lead, but here it comes.
Yeah, more importantly, like, just keeps them super far away out of that SP range. Jesus.
Man, I'm here for the bit.
Yeah, you're here for something, all right. Just like Kula's here to strike and throw. As soon as we get these balls out, fainting once again. Dylan, though, trading, allowing him to throw Dark Angel out. Finds another big cross-up, but no confirm this time.
Goes for the target combo yet again. The run-up flash kick works out for Dylnyan yet again. Will be enough to kill. Knocking Kula down to the loser side. Dylnyan, top 24 winner side, off the back of dash flash kick.
Hey, if they only brought it out when it mattered the most. Definitely are going to be a different pace match, I think, from across the board, because both these characters get a ton of reward on their hits, but they're both trying to play that same kind of footsies game, right? You're going to see ShadowX play probably a little bit more defensively, as Terry players are known, like we were saying, that Bird Knuckle just being a great Hail Mary to throw out from time to time, but as well as having like good ways to be able to actually challenge ShadowX's Fireball game. But ShadowX understands that and decides we're going up a layer, keeping that rush down early on, finds a great two-way counter hit as well.
I mean, they're locked in. Once you have the offensive read, you can do whatever you want. And I mean, ShadowX is a very, very good defensive player. You see it all the time because they do play Clark in KOF, and sometimes you're on the back foot and you need to play that slow neutral, that slow defense. Oh my god, baits out the DP, you're dead.
Yeah, confirms another grab as well. Should keep it tight.
Just enough? I'm actually surprised. That was a perfect too. Wow.
That's showing ShadowX like has these hours on this game. Knew that they didn't need to spend that bar. I think a lot of people would have just meter dumped at the very end to guarantee the kill with like a Raging Storm, but ShadowX saying, hey, I'm gonna save it for this round. But Kane now finally getting to start their turn.
Yo, DP break just in neutral. I like that.
It's sensibly doing neutral and feint, or neutral feint, right? These Power Guys are trying to feint out these fireballs a little bit more, but Kane gets these JDs to be able to find a two-way confirm.
Yeah, tried to guard cancel out ShadowX, but didn't end up anything working out with all the 2As. Gets a huge hit though. This will be a reset on the rev gauge. This will be a hitting gear to knock Kane out of SBG. Why does he pose like that? Who let him do that?
We get it, Rock. We see the fit.
Yeah, we see the fit.
All right, good aggressive
Oh my
DP,
God,
but a big counter hit rev blow from Shadow X gonna be taking game number 1.
Yeah, really great stuff. Immediately reacts to the wild punish.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna get the DP break to the win. Game 1 to Shadow X.
We'll have to see how Kane wants to adapt. I don't know. I really feel like Kane didn't get a chance to like get their full party started, right? They got a couple of good confirms in that second round, but Shadow X was just like ready to immediately start challenging him every single time they got their game plan going.
All right, let's see what adjustments can be made here. Did it say he was only A rank? Shadow X grinding them room matches.
No, these are real gamers don't grind ranked. That's all I'm gonna say. They're in that Discord. They're in the Illuminati Discords.
Round 1. Get ready.
Yeah, we got A-ranked players over here. Shadow X and
Yeah, we got
Kane999.
A-ranked players.
A-ranked gaming.
Rage run into the low, gets a small light confirm, a little bit of damage. Nice throw from Kane.
Yeah, acting like Kain in this gameplay, though, just really keeping this aggression down, trying to find opportunities to stop Shadow X from getting a repeat of what happened last time. Does get clipped by the fireballs, though.
I really like that patience from Shadow X. Maybe could have pressed the button on the falling there to punish the power wave, but just delays it. Immediately Kane DPs to give him a full combo. Punish. Oh,
I like that feint, allowing you to reset that quarter pressure just a little bit more. The cost of some damage. Fardy gonna connect, but EX Burn Knuckle will connect better.
you love to see it. The EX burn knuckle. I'm skipping neutral. Get me out of here. No guard cancel. Maybe Kane tried to bait it. Shadow X doesn't commit to even the DP break. Scary stuff. Gets the throw baited. JC wild punish. Kane taking round number 1 of game number 2.
Yeah, finally feels like they've got their footing on there. As soon as Shadow X decides they want to play a little bit more like passively. Good catch at the overhead right there, but DP break counter hit's gonna be a start if Shadow X could find the extension.
2D, that's footsies. Oh, gets the JB though into the far C, gonna lead to a full confirm. Spend the 1 bar, hard knockdown off the Raging Storm. Overhead. Oh no. Knocked out. Yeah. Guess for game.
Get some of that rev gauge. Well, we guessed correctly. Ooh, big DP out of the guard cancel.
Yeah, guard cancel immediate. Nice. Just defend, but commits to the EX burn knuckle. Insane work.
The committing the EX burn knuckle is pretty like safe right there, right? Because you saw it allowed him to reset into that full screen situation, and if it would have hit, would have guaranteed the kill right there. But Kane now having to play defensively as they are overheating. Shadow X has to be careful as that rev gauge is building up.
I mean, they could just die to a normal confirm into super here. Oh, can't really spend the Repugans like you want. The jump back JB, but the rising JB. Shadow X not done just yet.
Yeah, recognizing Kane wanted to try to go for like a big hop JC right there or something. Just trying to air them wherever they could. Kane, though, finding the damage right here early on. They're going to be spending to knock him out of SPG. Nope, just getting the hard knockdown.
Whoa, the guard cancel immediately into the red blow. Nice, immediate guard cancel again into the invincible DP. Tries to run up with the red blow. Kane says, no, hold my neutral jump. Hold this game number 3.
Fantastic stuff from Kane. A real, like, turning the tide sort of, like, I feel like we were just watching how Shadow X was playing in the beginning of that round. Just full dominance over that set.
Has every set on stream so far been a game 3? I feel like it has.
Most, if not all. There may have been 1-2-0, but the players are keeping it close.
No one is getting 3 wins out here. You gotta try.
No, yeah, especially in this kind of bracket, right? Where, like, all the warriors come out for it.
They gotta fight for them ranked points. This is so serious.
Yeah. If I don't hit double S3, what am I gonna do? I need to hit double S3.
It takes so long to rank up.
So I'm not even trying anymore. Patience. I like that crack shoot.
Wow. Guard cancel, or not guard cancel, just defend 2A.
Good air JD's trying to keep that momentum up, to change it up a little bit. Crack shoot to keep it safe. Now challenge on the gap.
This father-son footsies right here. Ooh, nice RD. CotW not in SPG just yet. Nice DP break. Hits at the tip.
Gets the sway back in there, but Kane just letting that DP rip. Light burn knuckle to try to catch him out on a press right here, but Kane once again going to be getting hit by that break DP from ShadowX.
Command grab scary here. But I know ShadowX is scared of Kane jumping out or even DPing out because he showed it a lot in these interactions. Far C counter, it is huge. Gonna be so much damage. Throw, it does kill here.
And it's gonna find it right there at the very end. Kane quickly changing that life total up to set themselves on match point.
Yeah, really great stuff. Great reaction to the far C counter hit. Led to so much damage. No fear with the run-up throw, though, because ShadowX really hasn't been showing that DP. But this is a huge damage starter.
Yeah, pops into level 1, just guaranteeing as much damage as possible, knowing that they need to knock him out of that SPG quickly before that rev blow gets scary.
Nice, got dash. DP break is huge. Are we gonna spend the 1 bar? No, we just go into Rekka finisher. Footsies again. I like that feint right there. Or knuckle feint. Oh!
Yeah, definitely like caught Shadow being a little more cautious right there, but they won't need to be anymore as long as they can confirm the kill to tie it up. It's anyone's game.
That's where the fuzzy blocking comes in so important on wake-ups like those, where you get the neutral jump and they do run up throw, and you just get a massive wild punish. Woo!
Draw confirmed to that level 1. Crack shoot. Try to keep it close, but wild punish on that far D.
Half health already. Massive lead for ShadowX. Oh my god, but the 2A mash from Kane has been so good all set. He's gotten so much mileage off of that when ShadowX is in pressure.
Had the JD, but couldn't find the rev blow guard cancel afterwards. Good air to air there from Kane. Gonna be walking him down into the corner, but with DP break is a big punish right here. But we can't finish our plate.
Oh, nice. Neither of them committed to throw there. That could have been really scary in that situation. Gets the run under to the other side, DP. You gotta be scared here. Nice 2-hit confirm. Throw is not enough to kill, but you do have another super light confirm.
Yeah, air to air though does go into ShadowX's favor, allowing him to reset a little bit. And now you have to just hold this full screen pressure. Both players throwing out EX Fireball.
Throw kills here. Throw kills. EX burn knuckle into the crack shoot. That does have a gap that you can mash on with a 5-frame or faster normal.
Oh, big crack shoot from downtown. Kane gonna be taking it over ShadowX.
Insane read there. You didn't see it a lot the whole set. The heavy crack shoot from mid-screen to play some footsies. Didn't see it the entire time, but the one time that the Rapukin comes out, you get that heavy crack shoot. And Kane moving on, top 24 winner's side.
Get ready.
Hey, we are going to get another rock. Basher on the rock. S3, a whole tier better than ShadowX, so you know we got the big guns coming out. True.
Nice. Ooh, big EX teleport right here. Gonna be a great start for romantic style.
Yeah, to go over the Rapukin, gets the guaranteed knockdown. 70% on the rev gauge, though, is pretty scary.
Good delays right there. I like this patience. Just try to throw out these like faint kunais right here to get Basher to commit. Doesn't punish the whiff, but the rev blow counter coming up from romantic should guarantee the round as long as they want to spend the bar afterwards.
The super? Yeah, enough to kill. Great usage. Only needed 2 rev moves into the elbow, into the super. Great stuff for romantic style. Very optimal.
Get ready.
Yeah. EX teleport, keep those plus frames early, showing that Basher not fully ready for it just yet.
That was weird. I thought he actually corpse ran over him. He didn't.
I think they patched that where it used to work like that last version.
Yeah. Boing, boing. Whee! Alright, guess we're game. Overhead is scary. Throw is scary. Nice tech from Basher. I mean, you die to anything here. The tick throw.
Yeah, it's so scary to just like be at that point. Like even Basher committing to throw tech in that situation is like kind of crazy to me. With the amount of like you die for throw tech and you die for mashing, but the reward off of like pressing 2A just seems to be a lot higher. But Basher had that confidence at that point, but unfortunately Romantic was just able to keep the dominance up once the life differential was like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's very scary to deal with a character with as fast of a run as Hokutomaru, so really great stuff. Now this, the color he has is from JJK. He's the main protagonist, whose name I forgot.
Who?
The main protagonist of JJK. That's what Romantic is. That's the colors.
I've seen one episode maybe. Like
I don't even remember what his name is, and I read 140 chapters.
Is that knockoff Ichigo right there? As Romantic Style gets the big aggression, already knocking that first third off, throwing Basher into the SPG.
Nice usage of the universal anti-air off of that shimmy. Really great stuff. Hard knockdown with the rev blow. You do have a lot of rev gauge though.
Yeah. Romantic though gonna be trying to opt for some of those revless options. We saw the tick throw, we saw the 3B come out right there. But we'll just see that rev blow come through to guarantee the kill. Overheat does not matter. And Romantic 1 round away with 2 bars on deck. Early SPG. It's very scary for Basher here.
Yeah, this hit will lead into a hitting gear combo if it is a great hit. And if Romantic has the routing, you might not even get the chance though. You are on the back foot. Wake up super though. No more hitting gear available, but we're out of here.
Yeah, you don't need it when you can just use that meter in so many other effective ways. EX Teleport does connect, but unfortunately it was airborne. This time though, the throw's gonna get baited by the Hop JD.
Looks for the knockdown with the red blow again. Guess for game. Light confirm into super does kill. Speaking of light confirm, JB from Basher finally gives them a chance to play the video game. Will it matter though?
We'll have to find out though. You're seeing Basher already play very patient right here, just expecting that teleport to come out through. Romantic though opting for stationary teleport. Good just defend right there on the check, and a great confirm as well. Should be enough to close it as long as you spend the bar.
Really great stuff. Really great stuff. Found the opening that they needed. Spend all the resources that they needed. Romantic might change the pace up in this time. Might not play so passive. Immediate elbow round start.
Yeah. Great JDs right here, but Romantic already adjusting their pressure ever so slightly. Unfortunately, I think they thought that confirm came out, and Basher now going to be almost removing the SPG entirely.
Nice, really great stuff. Usage of the universal anti-air to beat the second follow-up. Really great stuff from Basher, knowing your game sense.
Oh, trying to go for EX Sway right there, but Romantic ready to press, ready to find another hit, but not able to confirm until the reversal super comes out.
That was really great stuff. Ended up working out in their favor. Tries to bait out another throw. Romantic not biting, but Romantic on the verge of death.
Big rev blow.
Don't know if you want to throw out too many of those. You are going to give him rev gauge back. You are going to give him health back.
Yeah, these life totals are already have enough of a gap as it is, even though it is so close.
Both players playing really slow. Pretty high rev gauges on both sides. Both players almost with max meter, too.
Basher does, finds an opportunity to put them into overheat, and his great use of using these JDs so far. They thought that super was going to connect, but both players overheat now.
He recovers so fast. Is he going to shy knuckle a shuriken? The run-up throw from Romantic just ends up working when you least expect it.
Yeah, saving it for the very end right there. And Romantic breaking the curse of the stream so far with our first or one of our first 2 O's of the night.
Yeah.
That's a real secret, is it actually smells like work from home job.
I work from home and I'm still not playing at 10 a.m. like that.
Sounds like you don't respect the grind enough though. These players, both of them respecting the grind as they've made it to the top 24 qualifier match right here and are already showing a lot of big pressure.
I like how we had Kane 4-9 before use like the black with accented white terry, and now Hyde is just entirely black.
Yeah.
With
they
like
got a little bit of
red accent, yeah.
Yeah. Got the My Chemical Romance Terry now. Lock him up. As we've been saying, that Hyde has just been asserting dominance in a lot of this pressure, finding a ton of big confirms and just meter dumping whenever they can, just to make sure that they don't give Eldor any chance to breathe. EX Burn Knuckle counter hit though. Unfortunately, not going to have the confirm of the EX Power Wave afterwards.
Oh, nice. Gets the flash kick break there for Dogor. Gonna lead into his setup. You have to guess. Nice backdash, though, from Hyde. What a press. Goodbye.
Big overhead as long as you keep it tight, which they will here quickly, tying it up. Both players really just feel like if they can get on the gas pedal of the match, they really start to take over, right? But it's kind of up to the opponent to, like, how are you going to challenge that? How are you going to respect it accordingly? A big counter hit from Hyde should allow them to maybe make something
I like the hard knockdown there with Erickof. I really, really like that. But the flash kick counter hit yet again is going to work out for Dogor. So now you got to guess again. Wake up! What? No punish!
No punish! They used the rev button to stay safe after the dash right there, but I think it may have actually pushed them out of the punish that they were looking for. Dogor not letting that get to them just yet as they keep it up. Flash kick break, gonna connect to the corner.
You're dead, by the way. You're dead, by the way. Star Storm. PK Star Storm. That's what I think of it every time I see it.
Oh, goodness.
Especially with his hitting gears. PK Star Storm. Flash kick is just the best.
Yeah, it is maybe the best move in the game.
It's definitely up there. Definitely up there.
The fact that it breaks to it's -3, right? -2 in some situations.
Yeah, -3 combos from mad far out of 2 and far A, and just gives him his full confirm. It's probably like, I would say, like the most horizontal, like, quote-unquote DP break in the game.
Yeah, still anti-airs insanely though.
Yeah. Yes.
Right, mix up. Yeah, it goes low this time. Hyde not gonna get the backdash out of that situation. Now it's to hold this quarter pressure. EX burn knuckle not gonna work out. Just a light flash kick though. From
no
Dogor.
cancel from Hyde. Pretty negative on block. You do want to cancel it in some scenarios. Power Wave is pretty good. Erickof does have a gap that you can get reversaled out of, but it also leaves him plus on block. Guess for game. Light confirm should kill here. Not going to get it though. Ah!
Yeah, found the 2C, but now just play that zoning game. That overheat gauge is going to be ticking down slowly, but Hyde needed to make a lot work there, and Dogor just kept it safe with those 2As.
Seeing run up whiff throw, or like whiff throw in general into no punish, is just like, reminds me of like Uni seeing the green shield into no guard break.
Yeah.
It was very similar.
See,
Okay.
Counter 2A, but just opts to go for tick throw afterwards. Big flash kick break once again, but Dogor not finding the full confirm that they were looking for, as that fireball angle was a little off.
Nice press. You have to be scared of the flash kick yet again, though. It's hit you so many times. Goodbye. Oh. We're back. We're back! The Farsi is gonna punish. We are gonna spend the bar here and knock yourself a little bit away from overheat. Oh my god, the JP just works! DP break killed. Not even gonna need it.
Hey, if it works, it works. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh. That sucks. Didn't take that much damage, though. Oh, but this is... Oh. Genie doesn't work. But the 2A flash kick break. My beloved.
Yeah, double orb set, forcing the block after the throw tech as well, so you just hold when Dogor wants to come up close. But that far D gonna connect right here for Hyde. No big punish though, but we will find it with the overhead.
I like that frame kill setup a lot.
Yeah. Could be stealing that for my own play right here.
It's really scary if you're Dogor here. Nice bait from Hyde with the feint. Baits out the red blow, gets a small punish on the whip punish, and we're no longer in overheat. Shoutouts to light confirm flash kick into PK Starstorm.
Not dead just yet though, so Hyde's got a chance, and we've seen him make a crazier comeback before, but once again, just stay patient, have your ABCs of always be charging, and Dogor going to be taking it 2-0 to move on to the winner's side of our top 24.
Smoking. Listen, fighting games are all about 50-50s. It's whether you got hit or you didn't get hit.
Exactly, and both these players are going to be 50-50 each other.
What the
as we got
hell is
Bar
this
Bar
color?
versus one. It's Broly.
Is that Broly?
Yeah, it's
That
Broly.
That green looks offensive.
You just like Broly's green when he goes in Super Broly.
It kind of looks like yellow though, but it looks like Nickelodeon slime.
Looks like Nickelodeon slime. Well, he's He's slipping and sliming all over the place right here, trying to open up Barbar, but Barbar finds early confirm. Now going to just be keeping their own pressure. Great cross-up right there. Good early rev button check. Should be able to put him into a one-touch
Defend the bar.
situation.
We save that, but the trade works out in Barbar's favor.
Yeah, you have so much health at that point that like it's not worth spending the bar when you could just save it.
The Barbar?
The bar.
Oh, JD counter hit. Oh, tries to bait out, I don't know, something, but the wake up Rebel from Juan. Immediate guard cancel. Not knocked out of SPG. And goodbye.
Yeah, gonna get
So much
knocked
damage.
quickly into and out of SPG from this big Gato confirm right here. Into the
Oh
hidden
my
gear
god,
as
he was
well.
still at SPG! Literally, a sliver is all you need, the hidden gear. And once again, I can see. Okay. Yep, that was an option.
I was not ready for that to confirm into hidden gear right at the very end. Juan working great right here, not letting that first round get to their mental at all, but Barbar's got to shake off that last round as it was very, very explosive. Big rev blow working out great for Juan once again.
Oh, tries to go for the reset throw, not gonna work out. Barbar wins the ensuing scramble with the 2C into the EX burn knuckle. We are resetting to neutral. Skadaddle, skadoodle, I'm rev blowing in neutral.
A good first C right there, but just opting to go for a run up, trying to reset a little bit more.
Skadaddle, skadoodle. Oh, it didn't work, no safe jumps.
Yeah, real danger jump hours here. Goes low this time
Wake
though
up
for
super
Juan.
goes crazy. Nice, the just defend, gets the counter hit. Typically that's plus when space, but not spaced enough. The 2A is gonna win the ensuing trade.
Yeah, and it was like a super late JD as well, so that was some tight reactions from Barbar to be able to guarantee the close out that round.
Every weird color you see from a Mexican player is probably a Dragon Ball reference. Too true. Alright, game number 2. Let's see how Juan adapts in this scenario. A lot of usage of the rev blow, like immediately in some strings, so I wonder if Barbar is going to start trying to bait those out.
Round 1. Get ready.
We'll have to see right here. We're gonna see just an early EX
Oh,
burn knuckle though,
switched,
trying to close him out.
He switches SPG to middle. Maybe he wanted SPG for SPG because he got hit by too many SPGs in that final round.
I could see it.
Where are you going? Back in the corner. Red blow is definitely an option. Not going to be able to use it, though. The immediate DP break, knocked down in the corner. Throw is not enough to kill, but any normal confirm, not enough. Chip is scary, though.
Yeah, one-touch situation for Barbar, though, but Juan was almost able to recontrol it. It's the patience of trying to utilize those falling JBs, control the air-to-ground space a little bit more. So yeah, both players just backing off this time, wanting to show each other a lot of respect.
Ooh, gets the JC neutral hop. It's a great amount of damage. Still an SPG, though. Have to be scared. Oh, but the 2C counter hit off of the drop confirmed. There's a lot of potential damage. You can spend a lot here to go into hidden gear. We're definitely going into hidden gear, yeah.
Yeah, just spending as much as you can. That should knock Barbar out of SPG as well. So, not giving them access to the... Or no, keeps them right up tight, actually.
They're still in it. Red blow for
Yep.
my red blow.
Yeah, but now you're not going to be able to use it after that throw whiff got punished right there.
Scary.
But,
Chip kills. Wake up 2D. What are you, a KOF player?
dude, Fuzzy Abari 2D, it always works.
True. Doesn't. That's my Barco F right there.
Yeah.
Tell us a Barco F.
Top 1% of Terry players.
Oh!
Oh, no!
Yeah, the DP break, yeah! So much rev bar used, though. This kind of sucks now.
Yeah, I needed to, like, land into a level 2 super to just try to get some of it down, but wants to potentially be saving it for that hidden gear. Rev gauge going to be going down as they turn that aggression up a little bit right here. Locking one down in the corner, but a great JD as soon as they try to press out.
Massive life lead for Barbar here. Meter advantage as well. Oh, but the throw.
Yeah.
This is scary now.
Yeah, tried to just fuzzy jump out, but not gonna work just yet. Great challenge for a run under right here. Baiting out the red blow, but no punish this time. SPG gone for Barbar.
Do we build enough to get hidden gear? Yes, we do! We got it just on the last DP break into the hidden gear. Will this be enough to kill it? Will we see a game number 3? Go to sleep!
KO. Gato.
Excellent stuff. Sorry, the shmee. That was the delay got me. Oh my god.
Oh, he's just a little sleepy.
A little sleepy. Put on his Ebenezer Scrooge fit, the nightgown and cap.
Imagine like someone makes a mod where when the character falls off screen and just a little nightcap falls after them.
Well, we'll have to see how Barbar wants to change it. Like, I think they've been playing very solid, but they just haven't been able to find these routes to fully push Juan out of SPG when it's needed the most. Because a lot of these rounds have been like confirmed and stolen by them with just a big hit into that rev gear.
Oh, okay, great DP from Juan. Can finally play the game again with the JD on the other side. Get out of here! I love that 2B into the throw to get the rev blow. Juan no longer has access to it. Nice low into the DP break. Yo, what a Barbar round. Holy hell.
Yeah, excellent stuff. Like I said, the Terry player with the most whimsy in their heart. Showing what you need to try to blow up somebody trying to use these rev blows constantly. DP break, gonna give you a big confirm as well. Gonna knock him right before SPG range.
Oh, okay. Juan with control in the corner. Are they going to spend the 1 bar? Yes, we are. We get a great knockdown off of this.
Oh, big counter hit off EX stance right there. Gonna throw him into overheat though, so has to be a little scary.
Nice, yeah, you can DP that gap. That is not gapless, but that is huge. No, they're both in overheat. Spend the bar. No! Barbar, spend your Barbar.
No, I think honestly holding on to it because they had to make a lot of big risky plays while throwing themselves into overheat right there. So just making sure that they can have that bar for the next round to be able to try to guarantee to close it out. Might be more effective. We're gonna see a big wild punish early on.
1 bar. We get the follow up off of this. Do we choose to spend again? Yes, we do.
Yeah. Big damage DP break. They're gonna get punished and then immediately thrown a tossed out of their SPG. But we just ripped that DP again.
The 2C. Okay, wasn't ready to mash on the crack shoot, but that dies to DP as well. But the JD for the jump in! Barbar's jump ins have been so good this set, and all it took was 1. Barbar, top 24 winner side.
Watch your temper next time.
Fantastic stuff right there. Also, excellent stuff from Juan. Like,
bro, like everyone in that top 8 was like 30 plus. I think there I think there might have been like a single person who was below the age threshold of 30.
It was the Kukri player, who I can't remember their tagger. It's not matter. We got Dylnyan back on that Kain and Geo up here playing Hoku. Another very, very solid choice to be playing through this big flash chase from Dylnyan right here. Something that we saw the last time that they were on stream. Just like very, very prominent to control a lot of that horizontal space.
Ooh.
You dead?
Dylnyan hit the lab right before this. So like, I gotta clean up my combos.
Clean them up indeed. Looking like they just fresh out of the shower with those routes. Knockdown, trying to rev blow. Unfortunately, not going to work out. Geo finding a good punish as well. Should be able to lock him down a little bit more. Dylnyan, though, going to be respecting Geo a lot right here. Trying to go for a dash flash kick, I think, but unfortunately not going to work out.
You'll have to kill with the super here. Level 1. Whee! Oh, it is just enough right on the end. Great routing from Geo.
But that is going to be Dylnyan with 2 bars and SPG right from the get-go, so any big hit could lead into that hidden gear should they choose to, but Geo already taking the early stage of the game. Big air-to-air goes into Dylnyan's favor, though.
Okay, the run under. Playing a little bit slow. Don't want this little funny teenage ninja jumping on me. router
There we
kick.
go.
Okay,
With
good.
the mix-ups. Able to throw him out of
Nice.
SPG. Oh! Just light flash kick, so no break afterwards. Reversal super comes up for Gio.
I like to wake up Rev Guard to avoid the cross-up, potential 50-50. Really great stuff. You're still in a really bad situation, though. Very high on the Rev gauge. Gotta slow it down a little bit, but you're not gonna get that chance. So fast, so tiny is this child. And you're dead.
Yeah. I really like that far A that was right there at the very end. Like, you saw Gio trying to, like, reset pressure, or trying to use Gherkin to catch, like, backdash or even reset pressure, but just immediately just checking it out and then trying to throw it into your favor. Unfortunately, Gio was ready for it and just able to recapitalize on that situation. So, excellent stuff from them. They'll be taking game number 1.
Oh, we're going back into it immediately.
Yeah.
No wait. Do we change our SPG location, though, is the question.
That is a good question.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
Alright, just keeping that neutral, a little bit more patient once again, but Dylnyan buying an opportunity to try to come up close, but Gio jumping out of those minus frames off the DP break.
Woo!
Oh no.
Oh my god, that was insane. Just committed to the flash kick. Maybe thought it was gonna hit. Who knows? That gives Gio a huge lead. Half health already.
A lot of like Hokus want to do like double jump or like double jump delay teleport to try to feint him, so just letting that DP rock does catch him out for doing that, but Gio already moving ahead. EX teleport in the air.
You know, Dylnyan doesn't even want to press a button. Can't even find a way out. Found one way out, but now you're back in. Nice tech on the throw. But one hit away for Gio. Gets the far D! Oh my god. It clipped him just on the edge. You paid for the whole seat, but you're only gonna need the edge.
With the patience right here, finding that big to be confirmed. Great light right there. But Dylnyan just gonna let that DP rip once again. Big far D super confirm right here.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Not enough to kill though.
Yeah, but enough to throw him into a mix-up immediately afterwards while guessing for game. Yeah, I just popped the
Still can't
second
be
red blood.
punished.
Yeah, I'm safe.
Oh, oh, we're in there. Gio is alive, but so is Dylnyan. The 2A to flash kick. We're not out of the set just yet.
Yeah, Dylnyan keeping it tight right here. It's really about Dylnyan just being able to control the tempo at the end stage of this game, right? And I think that's why they're opting to use SPG a lot earlier, because they want to be able to have these big confirms to get to that point and make Gio not be able to fight back as hard. Double orb set right here, going to keep the pressure safe. Gio trying to rev guard them out, but it's not going to work out.
All right, we have a massive life lead for Dylnyan, but nice 2B on the other side. Uh-oh. Oh, what a press.
Big run under right here, and that should be enough to close out the round. Dylnyan tied it up 1-1.
Yeah, really great stuff. I mean, we saw this before. He goes down the first game and then comes back with a really strong showing in game number 2, and then game number 3 is a slobber knocker where they just go down to the wire.
Just got to be on the back foot the whole time. Get that adrenaline pumping. Gio immediately locking it back and taking a little bit of time to breathe this time, though. I'm always a big fan of icing your opponent out whenever you can, and Dylnyan really does like those heavy momentum games. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. And one thing that's surprising me is that Gio's from Peru, so this man has to be in the U.S. right now to enter this bracket.
Yeah.
So maybe future, maybe combo breaker. I don't even know if he signed up. I don't know if the attendees list is public.
I don't think it's public yet, but there's a lot of random events happening around the U.S. Were they here for that event in New York? Like I should.
Yeah, well, I don't think so.
Oh no, not that. The
I don't
event.
know about that one. Oh my god, so much damage. Spend the super, get the kill. Spin on him. Oh, I thought they were gonna do the up fireball. The up chuck.
Yeah, the the like reversal super is a little bit more like hit or miss at some random ranges. So just being able to confirm with the orb super is generally the safest at those lower life totals.
Nice, gets a JC. That's a huge jump in right there. Huge momentum swing for Dylan. Dash flash kick would have went crazy.
It would have. We haven't seen Dylnyan bring that out just yet because I think they'll need to save it for what matters the most. Geo, though, going to get a hit right here, but a big single super confirm once again. And we're just going to spend it all right here, putting you into a one-touch situation.
Okay, the red blow out. One more sequence for Geo here can kill. Oh, that should be it. Enough to kill on the level 1.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. One sequence, one hop, JV. Geo moving on to top 8 winner's side.
I learned something.
Yeah, Hokutomaru has been running rampant in this bracket so far. I've seen this character a lot, and Yuji Itadori is back on the screen.
And I like that, just playing this like incredibly safe full screen game plan because they know that Kane has to be able to run in. They have to be able to close that distance to really get their game plan going. And they get a lot of reward of just playing very defensive to try to win punish.
Yes. Patient, slow, methodical game plan. But Terry, we're in, we're out, and we're up and we're down.
We're just defending where we can, but Kane recognizing that immediately, upping their pressure, trying to find opportunities to throw. But a big rev blow counter hit going to be coming for Romantic. Does pop him into overheat though. So that's the scary thing with Carry. He doesn't necessarily need rev gauge to still be throwing out a truckload of damage. Let's find it on the air-to-air though to close out that first round.
Oh my god, what a round start. Works out for Romantic. We're in there. We are in. What a hit confirmed. What is Blood doing?
Bro was ready.
That was a very interesting hit confirm. Gonna give them a massive life lead, but a massive meter deficit for the potential round 3.
As the kids say, Street Fighter off single button super confirm right there. Kane got a lot of work to make up here, but might just be trying to meter build for as much as possible because they're going to get air tossed out of the sky. Romantic quickly tying it up. But it basically means no more hidden gear for Romantic style for the rest of this set right here. Well, meanwhile, Kane might be able to get it later on once they hit that SPG range.
Nice. Again, the 2C works out for Romantic. It's going to be a huge life lead. Gets a hard knockdown with the red blow. Still has to be scared of SPG potential. Uh-oh. You know, we're going into the circle of time. Oh, no. Doesn't go into hitting gear. Surprise.
Yeah, I think may just have autopiloted into the confirm they're more comfortable with.
Oh, goodbye.
Oh.
No, gets a light confirm instead of a massive one with maybe a close C up there. All right, one more interaction for Romantic. I think you die on the next one.
EX teleport hit while they're jumping, still in that SPG. So, can rev blow out of the situation, but it gets a little too scary.
Cool. Scary
That
stuff.
empty jump was
Shimmy-ya,
insane.
shimmy-yay. Oh, goes into teleport? Yo.
Yeah.
A hit from either player. Super should be enough to kill. Just short. Doesn't spend the level 2 either.
Yeah, but catching them going for the JD on the Shuriken right there, understanding that they can get that run up 3B, be able to catch them while they're lacking. Romantic style taking game number 1.
Really great stuff. The patience there, the footsies, didn't bite on anything too crazy. Not a lot of throws either, which is really, really good because that is one way that you can just absolutely explode.
Yeah, that's going to really allow them to keep that layer going on like further and further down the set if we do get to that 1-1 situation like we've seen many times before in this bracket. And that's when throw becomes a lot scarier. Kane even wanting to like bite on it a lot more with a lot of those bigger throw whiffs and ending up getting punished.
All right, let's see how Kane adjusts. They adjusted in the set against Shadow X to take that set 2-1, so I'm curious how it's going to go here. Alright, we were stuck in the death spiral that is the loading screen.
to all of us right here. Yeah, I love this use of neutral teleport. Really trying to commit or force Kane to commit to using either like universal anti-air or go for a big DP whip to try to punish them for it. But Kane not biting on it just yet, only biting on these frame traps afterwards to get blown up by 2C.
Oh, tries to do a throw that time, but the fuzzy jump from Kane is going to get them out of that. Knock Romantic out of SPG as well, so you don't have that anti-air, but you do still have that anti-air. You ate so much damage for that. Goddamn, throw does kill, but hey, overhead, wild punish. Uh-oh, 1 round away for Romantic.
Yeah, on one of the early times Kane has really tried to bite on that throw. Romantic already prepared to go to the next layer. Oh, no!
Nice, gonna spend the bar, half health. Don't have the bar anymore, but that slide in my DMs and throw me.
Counter here, great anti-air though from Romantic. Resetting that a little bit more. Good cross up.
Tries to bait out a potential throw there. Nice usage of the run-up neutral hop. What was that? Oh, the air throw went again.
JD's nice rev blow to get out of that scary situation as well. But once again,
the universal anti-air again. Spend a level 1 here, absolutely.
It's just been working so well for Romantic every single time that Kane's trying to jump in until it matters the most. Kane tied it back up.
Jump scare fuzzy up back to beat the overhead.
We always love to be holding north. Let's get holding north right there, trying to air to stop him from using kunai to feint that timing.
Shimmy ya, shimmy yay. I wonder what Kane is trying to buffer there. Maybe trying to look for. I'm not sure. But the universal anti-air catches just above the ground. Small confirm for Romantic. A slight life lead. Oh, but we're in.
Oh. Yeah, Kane was just a little too late on that press right there. And ending up getting blown up by EX teleport. Should allow for the ultimate technique.
Yeah, nice usage of the hitting gear. Routed optimally for it. It's going to lead to like a 1 combo scenario. Maybe a 2-touch scenario. I don't think lights into Kula kills, but that'll kill.
Yeah, heavy into whatever you want. We'll guarantee that right there. That's going to be romantic style. Up 2-0. Moving on to winner side top 8 to fight TheGio. And that's Penpina versus Fenrich.
Haha!
So rare to be the number 2 match in the Kane versus Hokuto replay database right here.
Okay, Red Blow ends up working out. It's a great wild punish. Nice. Yeah, his wave dash is very scary. It's hard to recognize that coming.
Speaking of things that are scary, that dive kick, especially on these error situations, can even like if you think they're gonna DP break, blowing up for it. But Dogor not letting them get to it, but we'll just let that DP rip from Hokuto's end.
Yeah, really great stuff there. Got out of the situation, resets to neutral. Now Vox has to get in against quote-unquote the zoner. Nice usage of the EX dive kick, but that is slightly negative, probably from that spacing. That one is gonna work though. Oh, EX command grab, kill him!
Yeah, just keeping it tight, keeping it simple, closing out the little bit of life that is left. Hokuto taking some early aggression here. We'll see if Dogor can change it up a little bit, but right now they're trying to meet their speed and getting punished for it. Hokuto finding a lot of really solid hits early on.
Yo, hitting gear, yes sir. Knock Dogor out of SPG, reset the rev gauge. A massive life lead means the next hit confirm will be game number 1 for Hokuto. Let's see what it is. I think command grab kills here as well.
EX dive kick will be the thing that they need if they could land that DP. That's the thing that's been whipping so much in their sets that we've had on stream.
Nice usage of the JB. The perfect game from Hokuto. Almost had it off of the back of that counter hit. EX dive kick has been putting in so much work. 1 game away from top 8 winner side here at JustFrame.
That's what I'm living.
Yeah. Well, to see if Dogor can make some decisions. You know, it is one of those like Hokuto definitely has experience in this matchup, right? Like, you kind of just have to play in this game. But I don't know how much Dogor has. Like, are they playing each other in room sets? Are they meeting on ranked? What other Voxes are out there?
True.
Get ready.
Where can you get where can you get this data?
Well, you can get it right here as we go into game number 2. Hitting the delay rev blow right there to make sure that they can blow up the one that's coming in from Dogor, knock him out of SPG as well, and put yourself into a very comfy situation.
Flash kick ends up working. Gonna give Godor the knockdown. Dogor, not Godor. Hodor.
Mordor?
Oh yeah, Mordor. Still in SPG. The wake up SPG ends up getting blocked by Dogor, but again, the counter hit is gonna work out. Should be enough to kill. No, gets into overheat.
Yeah, didn't set themselves up to spend the bar efficiently. Doesn't matter at that life, though, to just put yourself into a scramble situation that ends up going in your favor. Hokuto now sitting match point, and Eldogor still trying these bigger Hail Marys, but counter hit EX dive kick, the move of the match.
Oh my god. Everything is coming up Hokuto right now. Just too many right guesses, too many right situations. Half health, but the wake up 2A from Dogor doesn't get anything off of it. Okay, EX command grab. How much are we willing to spend? We do have hitting gear.
Yeah, we will confirm into it as well. Does this kill?
Oh, that's going to be very close. This is EX command grab scaling. Maybe the boy has it.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Hokuto no Maru right here. Gonna be keeping him just alive.
EX dive kick has worked every single time he's pressed it. Every single time he's pressed it, it's like auto win neutral. He's hit him. He's hit.
You know, some players just have the "I'm correct" gene in their DNA, and Hokuto has that for that EX dive kick.
Oh, what character do you play?
Hokutomaru, an honest big tier.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Listen, just because he drops down a tier when he's out of SPG don't mean anything.
Well, he's not Kane. He's not Hotaru. That means he sucks, right?
True, I guess. Wow, what a great hit confirm from Barbar. That scaled like hell, though. What? That did no damage. This music sounds like the Big the Cat music from Sonic Adventure.
Let's not talk about Big the Cat right now.
Why not? We're going fishing.
Barbar's just trying to be fishing for hits right here with all these Hail Marys that are coming through. I hate Big the Cat so much.
Froggy. Nice, just defense. Barbar in control right now. Yeah, big in control. Should be enough to kill here. Super. Oh no, just 2B. Gets the hard knockdown though. Not even going to need it. The light confirm is going to take round number 1 for Barbar.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
See, just early defensive play over here from Erickof. Just waiting for it. EX Burn Knuckle trading right there, but still power to the players. Allowed Barbar to get the run up. Erickof, though, playing it safe right here. Just try to find opportunities to punish with these fireballs whenever Barbar tries to close the distance.
Nice. Gets the flash kick on the other side. Don't even need to cross cut because that's a 2-8 input. We are saved. Flash kicks will save fighting games. Nice to throw. Not enough to kill, but you do get the genie set up. And the immediate manual pop to catch the jump.
Final round. Get ready.
Immediate early rev blow. We've seen like Kane players really like to use that a lot, especially in the like Terry matchup, just to try to prevent them from going anything crazy with like that round straight EX Burn Knuckle. Oh, unfortunate for our genie set right there. Gonna give Barbar a chance to punish, and now lock Kain down in the corner.
AD works. The DP in response. No more SPG for Eric. Gah. Trouble before his ambition. Are we going to spend the other super here to knock him out of SPG? Yes, we are. Starstorm.
Yeah, setting that up as well to be able to reduce your overheat gauge as much as you can. Very beneficial. EX Burn Knuckle going to get you out of the corner, but it's not going to get you out of danger. Fuzzy Bar doesn't work this time.
Fuzzy Amari 2D. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be game number 2 to Eric. Just zoning, footsies, too much good spacing, not enough good guesses from Barbar.
Yeah.
Fuzzy Amari 2D.
2D, yeah.
All right, going back in.
Yeah, so it is, yeah, Erickof up 1-0 right now in the set. See, Barbar can make the adjustments that they need right here. They've been, like, almost on point with, like, a lot of the situations. Erickof, I just think, had that really, really good confirm right at the very end.
Oh, wow, that hit right at the tip of the DP, but we're out. Barbar can play the 2A to stop the pressure. Really great stuff from Eric. The JD jump in, though. Lots of damage. Great knockdown. Nice. Frame trap with the Rekka, but now we're stuck. Now we're back in hell. No hard knockdown, though.
I do like that, just backdash out, then immediately go for the EX, guys. Oh my god, the raw
That was
confirm.
awesome!
That was so good, dude.
Great Oki situation there for Barbar. Run up, close A, into the super confirm. Ends up working out the neutral jump. What is this man on right now?
Yeah, bro is crack shooted out of his mind right now. Just constantly playing it. Tries to use that close D to catch him lacking, but not gonna have a tick throw set for Barbar.
Oh my god, he just guessed right like 3 times in a row and you actually exploded game 2 to Barbar in record time.
We were talking about the just be correct gene, and that's flown through Barbar's denim right now.
Just can't let you have them.
Wow. That was crazy fast stuff. Great stuff. The Barbar made all the right, I guess, reads? I don't even know if, like, adaptations. This is like reads.
Yeah, it kind of was just like was like, oh, let me lock in real quick.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
Speaking of, like, let me just lock in real quick, Erickof popping out that early SPG and now being right as soon as Barbar wants to let that DP rip. I'm gonna punish them accordingly.
Okay, we're out. We're free. Oh my god, yeah, neutral skip. Skedaddle, Skadoodle, I want out of this neutral. Great neutral hop yet again. Everything coming up Barbar right now. The low into the DP break. This will be enough to kill.
Yeah, just being able to spend that rev, not needing to spend any bar just yet.
Barbar.
Bar setting themselves to be at that match point to qualify for that top 8 winner's side, but Erickof finding a great jump in, but no big confirm off that JD hit.
Oh, pretty bad jump. Eric got the flash kick off of it. Great start. Nice block. And the immediate DP out after the pressure strength.
Yeah. Oh, 2C whiffs right here. Great use of the JD Red Bull guard cancel. Keep yourself safe. Now punish Barbar accordingly.
We are pressing. No hard knockdown, though. The rising JC to get out. Back throw, and now you're in hell. And we're out.
No.
Just, yeah, baited out the, or read the feint into the 2C, got the super reversal, but now you're in a massive meter deficit. Will it matter? Maybe not if you just guess right like 3 times.
Use that EX. Get close up. Good tech out for Erickof.
Oh
EX burn knuckle from downtown saying talk to the hand.
Skedaddle, Skadoodle, I now control the neutral. Both bars spent so far for Barbar. 1 hit will kill. A confirm into EX burn knuckle will kill, but this is going to be a soft knockdown yet again for Eric with the burn knuckle. Skedaddle, Skadoodle of EX burn knuckle in neutral.
It didn't kill though. Missing that control at the very end right here. Barbar now forces themselves into overheat. Erickof does have a chance. You have to play it tight, but Barbar keeps it close, taking the set 2-1.
He already played. No, he played Terry. Never mind. He played 2 Terrys, and then he played a rock. Played 2 Terrys and a rock.
Well, as you get excited about that, these players will get excited at the start of this match, as we have Hokutomaru mirrors here.
Okay. Slow hits both sides. Oh my god, the run up though from Geo. Run up 2B, I'm in there. The JB, I'm in there.
Yeah, like, Hoku is a character that actually, like, deals with some stuff on Hoku's kit very well, but some stuff not very well. Like, Hoku is notorious for having, like, being very reliant on having to use the universal anti-air to get out of a lot of situations. And it's pretty baitable with Hoku's kit with that double jump teleport fate, actual teleport itself, so. It's going to be very interesting to see how these players choose to interact with each other in those situations. Good throw tech out for either of them.
Nice, great
But
hit
Gio-
confirm into the super. Gio is just super consistent right now, controlling a lot of the pace of the match. Oh my god.
So knockdowns right here. Good roll out though from Romantic. Still gonna take a couple hits right here, but able to get their own turn started.
Oh, nice block. We get a full punish. No, recovers
No, we
too
don't.
fast. We don't even know our own character's recovery timings on super.
What was a little tight? They were looking. Ooh, well, we're gonna be guessing a couple more times after this. Good air to air right
Oh
there.
my
Great
God.
feint. The air feint on the shuriken right there to blow Romantic up. Gio taking game number 1.
Yeah, really great stuff. Just in control of most of the pace of the match and great offensive structure to change things up to not get caught slipping. Really great stuff from Gio, showing why he's one of the best players in the world in SNK titles.
Yeah, I believe SWC top 8, right? Like
Yes.
high up there for 2023. Yeah. Showing the kind of caliber of player you need to be to master Hokutomaru. Romantic style, though, keeping the pressure up early, getting a great throw bait right here. Already got a couple reads on Gio. But he continuing to lock him down.
Oh, that's a punish. Yeah. Massively negative on block. Gio might have autopiloted. Who knows? Level 1 super should be enough to kill here.
There we go. Capped it tight right there. Romantic getting a point on board.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Runs into the shuriken, but gets the JB on the other side. A great start for Gio.
Blocks out the rev blow. Can't punish it, though. Not ready to press their 4-framer.
Oh, gets a hit confirm. Goes into shuriken. No Kula Don. We're chilling, though. We're jumping. Our jump man game.
Ooh, nice EX air right there. Being able to confirm to the shoulder tackle as well. Good recognition for that hit confirm. It's always a little tight when it hits him air to air. Great cross up, though, from Gio.
Yeah, the delayed double jump. This should be enough to take the round off of super. Yes, it is. Gio 1 round away from winners finals.
Interesting as well. I just noticed with Gio opting to put their SPG on the last third right there, which is not something I feel like you normally see from Hoku players. They normally want it pretty early, just due to how good that rev blow is.
Nice try.
Good JD, but can't cancel anything out of it. Too dangerous right here. Nice feint, but Gio finally finding the cross up that they're looking for. Should be able to lock you down to the corner once more.
Well, lets it out with the tech roll. We're still alive, but the JD into the full combo. Nice recognition from Romantic. Spend the bar here.
Yeah, only spending level 1 right here, knowing they'll need that level 2 further down the line. But did pop Gio into overheat right here, so now doesn't have access to a lot of the scarier tools. No confirm.
You might be dead. Level 1, no, doesn't go for the level 2, but Chip is very scary here. The reversal on the overhead, it's scary on both sides.
And
Whoa.
wake up shoulder tackle there. Gio just having that read and having the download. Moving forward to that winners finals now. Get ready for some high octane action. The drums are revving. The wheels are turning. Got Barbar versus Hokuto.
You say the wheel of time setting up a chain reaction.
Or is the wheel of fate turning?
That's TV tag. Shout out to Ragna.
Shout out to Rel, who entered the bracket.
True.
Good insane
Oh my God.
JDs.
Yeah, they're DPing each other back and forth. Footsies, that's huge for Hokuto. Gonna give them a slight life lead. Oh my god, just
What
trading
life
those
lead?
back and forth. Yeah,
What life lead were you talking about?
What life lead indeed. Listen, we're at the carnival right now because this is for clowns.
Yeah, it is party time right here.
How much are we
Grab
willing to
skill.
spend? 1 bar won't kill, but it gets you a hard knockdown.
Cutter right here. Good backdash right here from Barbar. EX Burn Knuckle. Not going to connect. But EX Dive Kick will work yet again for Hokuto.
Yeah, EX dive kick. It looked like it caught his backdash or something like that, but he did it like almost like TK height. It ended up just working out. Really great stuff. Uh-oh. We're not free.
Yeah, no wild punish on it though, so no crumple right there.
Ooh, Barbar in control.
Yeah, great recognition on the roll tech right there. Able to set it up. Challenges with the close A this time.
Okay, we DP'd out. We're free. The DP break on the dive kick. You're not getting away with it with me, says Barbar. Trying to save a bar. Trying to save his Barbar life.
No, we'll might need to spend both those bars right here to try to keep something going, but we'll just let it rip.
We're free. The Barbar is free.
Yeah. We're now bar squared right here. 4 bars on deck.
Nice. Empty low. No even potential DP break from Hokuto. Barbar with a massive lead. Baits out the throw yet again. And a Barbar round in 7 seconds. A perfect to take game number 1.
What else can you say? Just sometimes you're more right. This is really the matchup between these two players, because both these guys just have like very, very good innate player reads, right? Like you see them pretty consistently just always having the right option to deal with their opponent. And I'm interested to see how they, you know, adjust against each other, right? Like we already saw, just the last round, seeing Barbar's dominance, but seeing Hokuto just have those dive kicks working every single time they need to, not letting them get blown up by that anti-air. So we'll have to see what kind of adjustments can be made, or if we stay at that layer 1 and we just keep swinging back and forth. The EX Burn Knuckle gonna whiff. And Hokuto already early getting some pressure right here with these 2A confirms.
Oh my god, no Barbar coming right back. Still in SPG. There's the SPG. Ends up getting whiff punish with the neutral hop from Barbar. Those neutral hops on Wake Up have been doing so much work.
For right there, yeah, immediately going to SPG, immediately getting that rev blow out right here. Hokuto though just DPing accordingly. Check it with the 2As as well. Been so good for them.
I guess it's just defend on the EX dive kick that time, and the jump up. Oh my god, but hey, EX Burn Knuckle is my neutral. EX Burn Knuckle is my sword. 1 round away from winners finals is Barbar.
We'll have to see if they can, fully channel that unlimited blade works to make those EX Burn Knuckles work out. But right now, Hokuto looking very solid, keeping the wave dash pressure up, challenging accordingly, already getting some good hits in, but Barbar gets out of the corner, and now both players in SPG.
Oh, great jump, gets the JB, small light confirm, both players in SPG, so you gotta be scared of the red blow interactions. Yup, just like that, what are you doing, says Barbar. I'm gonna take this full confirm and take the life lead. That was sick. That was sick.
Great JDs from Hokuto, but Barbar recognizing that and immediately changing the pacing to get that final confirmed to close it out. 2-0.
That was insane from Barbar. I love the usage of the late rev blow there to get enough time to super after, and then yet again, another Oki jump baits out another throw. Barbar in winners finals going up against Gio.
Yes. We've got Billy Kane.
His last name is pronounced Khan, but we'll get over it.
Whatever.
I don't agree. Rogelio coming in against Dylnyan using the all-black Billy Kane.
Yeah.
Get me out of here. He said free me.
Freeing him indeed right now, just keeping the pressure up. Dylnyan gonna get blown up with that overhead right here, but not able to finish their plate, so getting another chance to live potentially.
Okay, we're alive, we're free. You should have just defended that. Not gonna work out. You can't be jumping like that against a 1-bar Billy, because that is the easiest anti-air I've ever seen in my life.
Covers everywhere where it needs to hit right here, but Dylnyan is basically going to say, hey, I'm not going to allow myself to get in that situation. I'm just going to keep these Genie confirms rocking and rolling as much as we can. Good use of the rev button, but unfortunately you got checked low. Still able to find your turn back.
Nice. Gets a super on the other side to knock Dylnyan out of SPG. And now we play the footsie game. Nice run up throw. Corner pressure. Yo,
Oh, good overhead. Good checks right here. Counter hit on the low as Dylnyan thought they could press, but Rogelio putting in the work, taking a quick 1-0 so far.
The overheads. It's just like the second you get a meaty, it's overhead.
If you're not ready to flash kick immediately on the reaction, I'm gonna catch you lacking. That's what Rogelio's showing, and Dylnyan has to be prepared for it. We've seen them be ready with some insane reactions and having some of those like execution requirements, but like so far Rogelio has just been putting themselves in a situation to avoid getting blown up by it.
Mods put this man in a situation.
Never put me in a situation.
Oh, okay, well there's the flash kick. We were asking for it last time, but we found it this time. And we're mashing on wake up.
And we're adding as much damage as we can. Dylnyan realizing that, hey, I need to be able to just capitalize on these hits, because as soon as we reset the neutral, Rogelio has a lot more control. But if I've got you locked down in the corner like this, I can find these rounds.
We're pressing buttons. I'm pressing buttons. You cannot stop me. The buttons are being pressed.
I paid $50. I'm going to be pressing these buttons.
I played $50 to play a character with no defensive options. That light vault is going to get you punished, though. It's going to be a huge open up for Dylnyan right now. Okay.
Just, yeah, the delay, waiting for them to try to get out of the corner. Dylnyan making it work.
Just let Rogelio hang themselves there. Just waiting on the flash kick. There it is again. Letting them hang themselves with the up back JC. The flash kick yet again. A quick game number 2. We're going to game number 3.
I thought you had some of Geese Howard in you, but it seems it was only my imagination.
Just another dog on a leash.
Why does he think he has Geese Howard in him? This dude, he's a British mercenary.
He used to hang out with geese.
Yeah, but like, why in
He's
him?
a bodyguard. How do I know the lore more than you do, Cookie?
I know he's his bodyguard, but why would he have geese in him?
Well, then you should know why he would have geese in him.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Sure. Alright. Game number 3, and the red blow to round start to beat the Farsi into the cancel. Oh, I'm getting the hiccups. Kill me.
Yeah.
In game.
Well, that's what Dylnyan is trying to do right now, is trying to make sure that they can just keep Rogelio down as much as possible. But they found a way to get out of the corner, and now resetting that mid screen, going to be able to control just a little bit more SPG on deck for both players. Rogelio immediately popping into using Rev Guard in a lot of these situations, knowing that they want to be spaced out because they want to try to be able to bait out these DPs.
Oh, that was a weird knockdown. Goes for the DP break there. Not a lot of damage. That's going to be a lot of damage, though.
Yeah, one more throw. Not going to be able to do it just yet, but we'll reversal super out of here. Genie goes back into the bottle right here, but we just jab check with that 2A.
I'm trying to survive. The hiccups have gotten to me. Billy got on screen, and I started getting the hiccups.
Yeah, you know, you're just trying to survive. Rogelio's just trying to survive right now, but Dylnyan keeping the momentum going forward. And now opting to actually swap into using the fireball game, something we hadn't really seen them using in the beginning of the set.
Yeah, that is one of the hardest things for Billy to deal with, is getting through the fireballs. They have a few ways to nullify fireballs, but not really reflect it or even deal with it with hitboxes, because it trades out of his favor.
Speaking of things in his favor, reverse super working in his favor right here. Now just trying to make stuff happen, just dash blocking where they can. I think maybe thought they were supposed to be on the other side post that, but
JC ends up working out, gets the cross up, but that's not going to work. This should be enough to kill off of the 2A confirm. Yes, it is. Dylnyan moving on in the bracket.
yeah, Rogelio like looking for a throw, expecting Dylnyan to block out of that situation, but unfortunately found that JB, but then couldn't confirm off of it and allowed Dylnyan to just guarantee that last super confirm to close it out.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Suey.
Sui.
Suey.
Get ready. Fight.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's see how it goes. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna swallow water real quick.
Yeah, and as Cookie's swallowing water right here, Kula is just going to be defending through a lot of Shadow X's zoning, but these air fireballs are going to end up working very, very well for them because of, like, a lot of the times that you want to zone with standard soccer ball, it's going to be going low towards, like, normal, like, gun flame range. Here we go. Great JDs here from Shadow X, able to get a big punish. Pops into the Raging Storm.
Nice block on the overhead. But the DP,
Yeah.
the late DP, the run-up red blow is crazy.
Yeah, the red blow should be so terrifying and gets rid of your hiccups, but unfortunately it's not going to work out just enough yet. EX grab!
God damn it, you made them come back!
They were back like 20 seconds ago. What are you
No!
talking about?
We were free
No.
from the chains of oppression! We're not
Well,
free!
right-
Need a hand? That's what he says.
Yeah. Big DP, good break right here, allowing Shadow to challenge on Kula. But a big jump in, good read on the double Rapukin right here. Should knock him out of SPG because they'll be
Oh, here it
spending
comes.
that hidden gear.
Here it comes. Alright.
Why is Rock allowed to block the soccer ball with his hands? Doesn't he know that's against the rules of soccer?
He's a goalie. He's dead.
He's dead,
That's
that's what
why-
he is.
Yeah, he's a dead goalie.
He's a dead...
Final round. Get ready.
Alright, tied up 1-1 here in our first round of our losers eights, and you already see Shadow playing a little bit more patiently, waiting for something crazy like those air red blows to be coming through, trying to bait out some of that zoning play that Kula wants to do.
I mean, we saw this matchup before, Kula versus Shadow X, but Kula versus a whole bracket that was trying to get through that like layer 1 zoning that seemed so hard to penetrate. God damn it.
Yep. But Shadow X seems to have the right ideas, just waiting for patience, waiting for them to try to opt to go for like head juggle. But a DP not going to work out as Kula finds themselves on the opposite side. Going to be throwing themselves into overheat though.
Oh, we're in there. Plus frames, we're still overheated, but literally anything will kill. The chip will kill. Ball is not life.
No, ball is death for Shadow X. Kula taking round number 1, putting the real thinking emoji face on the spin screen.
I can tell by the way you apply yourself. You've got a bright future ahead.
Players immediately getting back into it.
Versus Ronaldo.
All right, I googled how to stop hiccups and said if hiccups persist, consider seeking medical advice.
I mean, do you want the medical advice that I do that works like 100% of the time?
Yeah, holding my breath ain't working.
Yeah.
Neither is the cold water. I'm dying over here.
Hold your breath, contract your chest, bend over for like 20 seconds. Usually fixes it.
That is oddly specific.
I've done that for 20 years, and I basically never have hiccups more than like 2 or 3. It's like Shadow X is only taking about...
Oh. Uh-oh.
Shadow X
The
is only
hiccup.
taking 2 or 3 hits.
The
Keeping
need a
themselves
hand.
hiccup free.
They need a hand ups. Uppies.
Uppies? No, what they need is downies in with that far B right there. Throw whiff, but no big punish right here. Kula just staying patient, giving him the thumbs up with that 2A. Walking down. Oh, soccer ball whiffed, but Shadow X
Bro,
is
he has
forced to
so
stay in
much
the
time
corner.
to DP. It's crazy.
A good block on the overhead and a great punish. Able to get your party started. No, but we're just aggressive with that 2A right here from Kula. Putting themselves one more round away.
Round 2. Get ready. PT. Come on.
Okay. Oh man, we're stuck. Sorry, my hiccups. I'll get them after this match. When we start the next match, I'll do the bendy over uppies. Uh-oh.
Bendy over uppies. Well, Shadow X is currently trying to press forwardies right here. Trying to make sure that Kula can't... He can't... Look, as soon as they get out of the soccer ball zoning, Kula gets put into a very advantageous situation. As long as the set play, you can see Shadow X trying to do anything they can to get out of that situation. Especially not wanting to reset. EX Air Fireball going to be working out for them to try to close a little bit of the distance. That red blow gets punished.
I mean, you're literally like one hit away. Like, I think EX projectile might kill here.
EX, a lot of things just kill here. Rev blow
Yeah,
just
EX
kills
need,
here.
need a hand.
EX
do it.
need a hand.
EX need a hand. Need a
Well,
hand.
might not need to spend any kind of rev gauge right here, or any of that bar that he's built up. EX ball coming through, allowing for a mix, but good blocks from Shadow X. They need to be finding an opportunity to not get blown up by their DP, not connecting, but unfortunately they won't find it. Kula gonna be taking the set 2-0.
I'm curious how we'll approach it, but for now we got Dylnyan versus Hokuto. The Vox is coming back on the loser side. Uh-oh.
Let's see, once again, some more early access to this Vox versus Kain footage that we don't get to see too much of right here. Hokuto already taking a lot of hits early on, as Dylnyan is just doing a really good job of utilizing the good spacing tools that Kain has on hand. But Hokuto landed that one EX dive kick and now it's got him second guessing. Right. Excellent stuff right here from Dylnyan. Once again, I think just like playing that screen control, that spacing game, and then trying to be able to react to Hokuto whenever you can is the more important thing. But right now, Hokuto needs to make something big happen. Wants that SPG in the get-go so that when they find an opportunity to red blow just like this, they can get him locked down in the corner. Alright, sets up Dark Angel. Gonna be able to just confirm, yeah. Once the no Genie set, because they did the wasn't full hard knockdown. Did stop the tech.
EX dive tickets blocked. We're free. We're not free.
There we go, Dark Angel one more time. That is gonna be Dylnyan taken game number 1.
He would
Nah, you
never
were right,
fall
Dark
to his
Angel.
knees there, boss.
Yeah, it's Dark Angel.
Come now. You should know better.
Dark Angel if he played a better character. Only slightly better.
Oh, Dark Angel, the Venom super.
Oh. Yeah, see, I don't know what the hell that character does. All I know is he plays with balls.
Do you know what Kain super is?
Hell no.
Where he throws the big ball out? I'm gonna give you a guess what Venom super is.
Yeah, Batista Seaball.
Yeah, it's real. Alright, good JD right here from Hokuto. Dive kick actually getting blocked right here. Dylnyan ready for it. Get used to these 2Cs. You just go a lot of like good use of the tools that are gonna stop what Vox wants to do to try to escape the corner. But Hokuto being relentless right here. And living out a pixel in a dream. Dylnyan just opting to take a lot of these throws because they know they just need that red blow to connect.
That was a sliver of red blow needed for that chip. 1 round away for Dylnyan to knock Hokuto out of 7th place. Or 5th place.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Big counter hit gonna knock you out of SPG early, Hokuto. Now you have to hold this pressure. Genie able to keep their turn going.
Alright, guess for game.
Let's see what they want to guess. Overhead, but not able to find the full confirm. Vox JDing. EX dive kick not gonna work at that distance when you're ready for the EX fireball.
Yeah, the one time EX dive kick doesn't work because we EX fireballed ahead of time and we get both.
You should know better.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Like I said, like I think Hoku does have some tools that can stop them, but you have to be ready for this matchup in particular. And they did opt to keep their SPG right at the beginning and not wanting to save it for later down on. But you can already see, like early on, trying to find use of kunai or shuriken, using EX shuriken to try to close the distance. But Kula just playing very, very defensive, hitting him with the thumbs up with that anti-air 2A.
Kunai with chain.
Good backdash, but no punish on the whiff throw.
Bro. He whiff throw DP. I feel like I'm watching like every fighting game ever.
Yeah, you sure are right here. Sure, I like that use of shuriken feint, but Kula's still ready to just stay very patient. Does get tossed, and it's thrown into SPG now. Throw tech out, allowing the ball to go. EX teleport going to close the distance, meaning you can't press it for too much. But Kula's still finding the big combo afterwards.
Stays on the front side both times, gets the overhead. Oh my god, the counter hit off the ball works so well for Kula.
Round 2.
Yeah, I got hit. I got hit.
I didn't because I ran up and DP'd.
We know. But you actually, I mean, you can't. Man doesn't really have a DP.
I can run up and super.
You sure can. You can do that.
Red card.
Ooh, EX teleport finding the big counter hit that they were looking for, but unfortunately couldn't find the confirm as was using shoulder tackle a little too early. EX kunai comes out close, allows them to close the distance, but Kula's still ready to overhead and to toss him all the way to downtown.
FRD works so well. Oh, that JD works even better. We are still stuck here. You cannot escape.
Yeah, you're stuck in the Cafe Cosmic Oasis as Kula closes it out and takes the first game.
Is that what the sign said? Or did you just like
Yeah.
make that up on the spot?
That is what the sign said.
Oh, I was like, damn, bars.
No, Bars is Bar, who's in the winner side of the bracket.
You were so lucky I don't have access to soundboard in this channel. It would have been
I
awesome
can,
for you.
don't, I can feel the dagger eyes from across the country.
Coast to coast.
Coast to coast. Yeah, but no Space Ghost here. All right, Kula up a game. And Romantic already trying to be a little bit more aggressive this time, trying to utilize the double jump a little bit more effectively to like force Kula to make, once again, these more committal anti-air options, try to use the shuriken feint to get them to go for it, but air throw going to be their option to meet them in the skies.
It's not really working out for Romantic though. Like he has a slight life lead, but all it takes is one hit.
Yeah, speak of the devil right here. EX teleport uses the plus frames. Kula really wanted to challenge after, well, Romantic just backing off. Like, potentially could see them try to recognize that and adapt a little bit more. Get body checked right here and thrown into overheat. This is where it gets very, very scary.
Yeah, I mean, you can get guard crush potentially from full screen just with the amount of soccer or football. Almost had soccer. I almost got burned at the stake.
Not sucker. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right, both players over.
Crazy from Kula.
Oh,
Yep.
the throw with DP ready for it. You might as well mash it if you're going to be putting yourself in that dangerous situation. Not going to connect just yet. But Romantic has a large life lead they need to make up and only 10 in-game seconds left. But Kula says no thank you to DP out.
Yeah, he thought... Romantic thought they had the combo there, didn't end up getting it, and that feels real bad. But I knew Kula was looking for that full empty jump throw into DP, knocks Romantic out of SPG. Hey!
I got jump scared by your screen. Maybe that stopped the hiccups from coming through. DP coming out from Kula right there. And great use of the delay double jump.
Okay, 1 bar spent, half health.
The double thumbs up, crouching confirm.
Need a hand.
And need a hand.
Oh my god, whiff rev blow into the DP, I'm nice. Where are you teleporting to? Ball is live! The header from Kula knocks Romantic out at 5th place, securing a top 4 slot.
Securing a holistically character unique top 4.
True?
Like snacks during the flight, or like don't give me a bag. But
Oh, they're in
speaking
it.
of which,
We're in
our
it.
players are in it right here. Thank God
Oh wait,
for additional
we didn't get the spectator, so this is, I think,
yes.
Barbar stream. Damn, I didn't know Barbar had a full head of hair.
Yeah. Well, man, not checking those selfies out. Come on.
Yeah, selfies.
Yeah, it's posted one like the other day, I think. There we go. Big reversal super coming up for Geo right here. Lace uses the feint to try to mix him up a little bit. Barbar trying to make something connect, but Geo is just keeping dominance up so far.
Yeah, really great stuff. Oh, but gets the jump in. No light confirmed. Doesn't believe in it. Barbar gonna lose off the back of those bare walls behind him.
Yeah. Even he reeling back a little bit right there. Really like, yeah, throw came up. I understand.
We got it this time. We'll be in it this time. All right,
Yes, we
I've
will.
looked at your SFO flights. Where is this Zip Air? Because it's like
you have-
$300 to get to SFO.
You have to go to their website and like book it
Yeah,
through there.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look, you're there, but I'm here now watching Barbar versus Geo live in the spectator client
I was
Geo
watching
up
those
around.
bare walls behind him.
Yeah, well, now you're going to be watching this wonderful, exciting coastal marina stage as Barbar tries to EX Burn Knuckle to close the gap, but Geo just staying very patient and punishing accordingly.
Yeah, really great stuff. We're alive, and we're not. Okay. The footsies now. Geo's still in control, though. Everything is coming up Geo. We be enough to build level 1 super, no, right? Oh, it is!
Yeah,
oh my god!
It's just enough, maybe a couple pixels over. Geo finding the big route to secure that round right there. See if I can bring that up again over Barbar can make it happen. Good JD on the teleport, but not able to make anything else happen just yet. All right, great JDs right here. Yeah, and a huge run under as well. Uh-oh.
What? You recovered in time? No way!
Mods, I spilled my juice. Yeah, just red blowing in the corner right here. Oh, the falling bee.
Geo's just cooking right now.
Yeah, just has full control, has committal on those universal anti-airs, spending the level 1 to get the guaranteed hard knockdown, guard cancel, frame 0, finds a cross-up, but not able to make that tech work. Geo just adding it up.
The throw! Geo up 2-0 already in winners finals. Might make this a quick 3-0.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Like I said, this is, like Cookie said, this is our winners finals. So we have 3 out of 5. Barbar can make the full run back, but we'll have to see.
All right, we go back in. Let's see. What can Barbar change?
Just thinking right now, getting the... Take a breather when you can, right? Especially when you have like a very, very high-paced match like that. Sometimes you just gotta, let it rest. Let yourself figure out, like, what do you gotta do? And Barbar must have figured it out.
Yeah, it's to put some paintings up on his wall.
You got no time for paintings. We've got City of the Wolves matches to grind. Can't be looking
You
at
should
art.
paint some wolves on the city like Terry does.
You gotta be looking at the screen. You can't be looking at the walls behind you right here.
Ah!
Oh, big double empty jump. Barbar turning the momentum up. Great run under from Geo right here, but Barbar immediately gets out and able to potentially steal the corner. Great late DP on that EX teleport right there, able to lock him down a little bit more. Red Bull gonna get punished.
That was coming.
Felt it in his bones right here. Unfortunately, couldn't get the confirm that they were looking for to close it out.
What is going on? We're swinging. Do not let him free. Wake up, DP. What?
Fuzzy Abare 2D yet again.
Round 2. Get ready.
The whip's right in front of Barbar's face, but had to walk back a little bit to try to make a punish happen. Reversal super gonna connect here. Geo getting some good mix-ups, but Barbar doing a good job blocking it, not even needing that rev gauge.
Barbar playing a whole lot better, but nice footsies from Geo to get the run up 2B.
Yeah, Rimbo coming out, great. Up JC back.
My 4-frame 2A.
Yeah. Great use of being able to just like recognize that Geo wants to autopilot a lot of these situations. No punish again?
Oh man, we're missing all of it. This is a huge open up for Geo right now. Should be able to build the level 1. Are we willing to spend it? Yes, we are. Gonna secure the round. One more round for Geo for winner side grand final.
Yeah, Barbar needs to make a lot happen. Has had a couple of unfortunate opportunities happen in this situation, but Geo is going to take advantage of that wherever they can. Throw's going to whiff. Big starter.
Nice. Gets the half health already. Spends it. Gets the low into the super confirm yet again.
Yeah, but Geo sitting in SPG. Going to get the anti-air once again. And this time should have enough to close it out. No, you are left with just a little bit.
Overhead. Overhead. We're good. We got it.
It's always good, yeah. Barbar not getting swept here. Already putting a game on the board. All right. But Barbar had to like really show a lot of options and a lot of layers in that set, right? So Geo like should be able like or could recognize and adapt to the situation. So it'll be interesting to see like if Barbar wants to keep that game plan rolling or if they need to make the adjustments beforehand. Anything is possible here in our winners finals.
Oh my god. Tried to EX neutral skip. Geo is gonna have none of it. Gonna get a great punish here.
Yeah, I was at the exact spacing for it to whiff by like 1 pixel.
The JB has been working out so well for Geo. It's hit so many times! Uh-oh. Speaking of so many times, the neutral hop JC for Barbar has hit way too many times.
Yeah, it's always been coming out exactly when Geo wants to throw, tossing them once again to the corner. Throw tech does come out for Geo, though. Barbar going to be continuing to try to lock him down. Trying to just find these air-to-air opportunities. Remblo going to punish him.
Oh my god. No, it actually has so much recovery. That feels so bad. This is going to be the round to Geo. Again, 1 round away from winner side grand finals.
Yeah. Well, see if Barbar can find the lock in. A very unfortunate drop happening once again. EX burn knuckle into Fireball. Going to keep themselves safe, but that far C is going to connect. And Geo should be able to lock down the pressure a little bit more.
Okay. EX burn knuckle. We're 50% rev. Run under 2B. The JB again working out.
Yeah, Geo recognizing that Barbar wants to anti-air with these air-to-air with these JCs, so using JB because it's a quicker option. Good use of the rev button to block those cross-ups right here. Unfortunate drop once again on that level 1 super confirm.
Okay, we're chilling, we're chilling. The DP break gets just defended from Geo. Crazy work with the far C is gonna connect. We should be able to go into the super here. Level 1. Geo 3-1 over Barbar to make winner side grand finals.
Yeah, fantastic stuff from Geo right there. Just like a sort of a masterclass on how to be playing this Hokutomaru. Like just very, very patient. I mean, we've talked about it. Those dash buffer flash kicks, being able to shut down a lot of the like neutral pressure. But Kula not
JD right in. We're in there. Wee.
Ball number 2 gonna anti-air him this time though, but willing to take that trade. Unfortunately, he's gonna get counter hit afterwards, and that DP break not gonna connect.
Oh, the throw does get wild punish. It's gonna be a huge open up for Dylnyan right here, and it could lead to a potential death with enough for right guesses. Need a hand?
Yep.
Need a hand?
Potentially Dylnyan looking for a hand, but right now they're just seeing those legs from Ronaldo come out. Utilizing that DP to anti-air him and taking that round.
What? He just hit the full screen run up into the throw. Crazy work.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he gets the thumbs confirmed from that. That's crazy.
Yeah, from the thumbs up, absolutely.
Hey, flash kick.
Yeah.
We're out.
Rip. A very aggressive jump out that came out from Kula right there, but Dylnyan still has a big life deficit, so needs to make a lot happen. Does find an opening on Kula in that time that they're trying to JD out of the situation. We'll get a good knockdown as well.
Kula just defended the first hit, but I don't think he believed that he did.
No, yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
Big 2A.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The overheat. But you're still in GD. Kill him. Nice flash kick from Dylnyan. Great round control.
See, good anti-air though from Kula.
Hey!
Zoning once again coming through, but this time with the run-up throw.
Oh, the double 2C into ball super. There's going to be a hard knockdown. Genie setup. Baits out the DP. Huge! Right here. This could be the game potentially off of back of one more mix.
See, good JDs right here from Kula. See themselves a little bit more safe, but they have to hold the corner. And as long as Dylnyan keeps it tight like they have, they will take it, moving up 1-0.
Really great stuff. One game away from knocking Kula out of 4th place.
Yep. excellent stuff. Just like really like Kula was getting a lot of work out of just like playing that zoning game plan from the beginning, but I think Dylnyan, once they recognize like how they can control that screen space and exactly where they need to stand to deal with how Kula wants to be playing, they were just able to assert their pressure, that pressure that you want from Kain in that mid screen.
All right. Let's see how Kula can adjust going into game number 2. The offense from Dylnyan, but hey, the red blow is a huge counter hit here.
There we go. Popping that red blow again to get that hard knockdown. Big counter hit. Rut-row.
Yeah, nice shimmy back. Far C to get the wild punish. Huge stuff for Dylnyan right here. Doesn't go for Jenet in the corner at all. It goes for maybe a little safe jump. But again, footsies. Dylnyan 1 round away from knocking Kula out of the bracket.
Round 2. Get ready.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they can just keep it calm. That is always the scariest thing at this point when you're trying to make it through to that loser's final spot. And now Dylnyan has given Kula a lot of space to try to get that zoning, but has slowly walked him back into the corner. But Kula immediately with that run up throw, resetting to the mid screen.
All right, how does Kula approach this? You're down a deficit, now you're hard knocked down. Oh, but that's footsies, the far C.
Yeah, big wild punish right here. Confirming into the super as well. No screen from Cookie this time, but the zoning still continues yet again from Kula. Dylnyan able to reset their pressure a little bit more. Big flash kick break.
Okay, we got the knockdown. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shimmy ya, shimmy yay. I couldn't even see that cross up. That was crazy. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Immediate DP after the throw every time. Kula has no fear. I will let it rip. Die. Is this enough to kill? You do have the level 1. Doesn't go for it. Knockdown.
Yeah, wasn't confident in it, but this time finally punishing the throw with no DP to connect, and that's Dylnyan taking it 2-0 over Kula.
Really, really great stuff. Those wake-up shimmies worked out so well to catch the wake-up throws or even bait out the DPs. Kula out in 4th place, and Dylnyan moving on to losers finals. Yeah, that is for sure. Oh, we're going immediately into it, skipping intros.
Yeah. Ooh, all right, big early hit from Barbar. Going to be spending all those resources to make sure that we can get them into the corner. Good JD from Dylnyan, though. And good JD as to anti-air there. Two-way confirmed. Ooh, big spot dodge right there. Off that high counter.
Woo!
Oh, and a throw in as well.
He did it again. He baited it out with the neutral hop.
We do it once more. Hit him with the stanky leg from downtown. Barbar taking the first round and really setting the momentum heavy, which can be good for like Barbar's like mental and their own game plan. But Dylnyan is also very good at adapting to how people want to be playing, as we just saw in their set versus Kula.
What the hell was that normal? I've never seen Terry extend his leg like that outside of close C. What the hell was that normal? Oh, nice. Okay, which side?
All right, Rev Blow not going to be able to get through as Dylnyan was ready for it. Good run-up throw, though. Just change the tempo a little bit. Dylnyan, though, just waiting for Barbar to create a gap, create a big opportunity. Dark Angel coming out. Going to pop him into overheat as well.
Yeah, that was really great stuff to use the ball super there to pop them into overheat. So now we are alive. We're not alive.
Well, you may be alive, but Barbar isn't letting the heat go away just yet. DP break forces Dylnyan into overheat, but they still have the bar to confirm into the super, tying it up quickly 1-1.
I can't believe that ball still picked up. I thought he was actually going to fall to the floor too fast.
Yeah, I think it generally stays pretty safe. Wow.
Oh my god, we did it again. Ooh. The run up to bait the throw in a second time. Double jeopardy.
If it works once, do it again. Confirm into the power geyser. Ooh, but big 2C. Check them out as they're trying to like hop back to recreate that space. That JD gonna connect for Dylnyan, though, with that wild punish as well. Gonna get a grip of damage and a grip of mix on top. But we'll just raw DP out of here and get punished for it accordingly.
Not enough to kill, doesn't have super, but enough to get mixed. Throw is scary here, not even gonna need it. Run up close C. Dylnyan taking game number 1.
Yeah, very good job of putting themselves in a situation where any single option post bomb explosion should kill. So really, really good stuff for
Mods
for
put him in
Dylnyan.
a situation.
Oh, he's in the situation right now. It's called the blender.
All right, we go back in.
There we go back in. Barbar taking a little bit of time to think, being like, okay, how do I wanna deal with this? How do I want to stop this? I think they generally have like the right game plan, but it's just once again making those more committal. It's making those reads and then being right in a lot of the situations. Like Dylnyan got a lot of leverage out of like just baiting out those DPs that were coming through for Barbar just by playing a little bit more passively.
Nice JB. Oh, no throw though, but the flash kick from Dylnyan is huge.
Ooh, I think they were looking for like a hyper defense right there, or guard cancel DP, and unfortunately gonna get blown up for it.
That was so much damage too, and he like only used like 1 EX and 1 rev blow, knockdown. Okay, that was good. We're out. Ooh.
Yeah, good use of that far D right there.
Round 2. Get ready.
Okay, we got the throw. We're good.
Good jump in right here, but we just get the light confirm.
I like the close D there to frame kill, and maybe also push out his hitbox a little bit. Nice, dude, key break. Holy, what a situation from Barbar. But now Dylnyan's gonna put you in a situation. Never mind.
Yeah, and that situation is getting counter hit with that whiff DP right there. Barbar tying it up once again.
What's the situation?
The situation is EX Burn Knuckle round start. No, back off EX Fireball right there. Barbar putting a lot of respect against Dylnyan right now and doing some disrespect on those throw attempts.
Oh my god, the 2C works out. We are gonna get the knockdown here.
Yeah, 2C single super confirmed deals a ton of damage. Revlo not getting punished. Just a little too far
the
away,
jump.
but can't continue it though. Just due to it being a little too high, throw you down, put you out of that SPG.
Oh,
EX Burn Knuckle
Does it-
whiffing once again.
what? Who does super there? What? Not dead, but set up city.
The
there's
up
back
back
JC.
JC.
Oh my god, get that out of here. You can't take a lot of chip here. They're both overheated, but the JD is gonna wild punish. The recovery is crazy. Dylnyan 2 up on Barbar.
Yeah, as soon as Barbar decided to commit for that fireball war, Dylnyan just like full sending that forward jump to punish them. All right, Barbar's got to figure out what to do because right now it looks like Dylnyan has their number.
This is it. This is your last chance to make Mr. Ganacho proud.
Yeah, on the on Salvatore's hit DJ stage.
Ready. Fight.
Okay, that's a really bad start.
Yeah,
That
that's a
JC
good
is
start.
huge.
It's a good start if your team Dylnyan right now who wants to be able to get back to the Geo.
Uh-oh. Genie set. Guess for game. You aren't going
Yeah.
anywhere. A perfect for Dylnyan. 1 round away from 3-0ing Barbar and getting a run back against Geo in grand finals.
Yeah, well, let's see if they can keep it up right here, but Barbar already playing a little bit more cautious, but Dylnyan smells blood in the water. Finding these JDs to work out so good. JC gonna connect, but unable to continue it. Instead, we'll just find that 2C. Full meter dump as well. Not enough to build the rest of the gauge just yet, but
Throw is scary here for both players, but a flash kick is very scary. Nice throw out of the red blow. He's ready, gets the close C counter hit. Barbar is not done. No, he's done.
The Buster Wolf whiffs now. Dylnyan throw teching, Dark Angel coming out. JB gonna connect, base on the throw once again with the jump JC, and Barbar, what a round!
Alright, is the name of that super actually Dark Angel? Because I'm getting mixed here. Okay, the power wave over. Nice, yep. Power wave, guarantee the hard knockdown, gets a 2v on the other side, but nothing off of it. The rev gauge is very high. If Dylnyan doesn't bite on any of these throw techs, I find it hard to come back. Woo! Never mind, we're back.
Coming through. EX burn knuckle, yeah, punishing in that gap right there.
All right, that's huge, actually. It's going to be a hard knockdown, but he's overheated, so it's not going to lead to much. Gets it on the other side. No super. The 2A baits out the throw tech yet again. This should be enough to kill it. Barbar is not done.
Barbar figuring out how to win in situations that it realistically shouldn't be possible is, like, insane. It is just like the willingness to just have that patience and know exactly what you need to do. Now putting themselves in a much safer spot at 2-1.
The momentum might be coming back.
Yeah, we'll have to see if it is coming back. But Dylnyan, once again, is very good at adapting to people, so it may just need that round.
No, that might be the mind break. It might be like the Chris Angel mind freak.
It could be the Chris Angel mind freak, but right now we're seeing honestly just whiffing a lot of normals in the mid screen right here as players are trying to find an opportunity to open each other up, which is good for Barbar, but DP break counter hit is a great start.
Oh, the guard cancel doesn't end up working out. Could have landed a whole much more, but ends up knocking him out of SPG. No backdash for you, EX Burn Knuckle. Oh no, we did it again! We did it again!
Barbar has such a good read on exactly when those throws are going to be coming out from Dylnyan, and is just always punishing accordingly with that hop JC. Like, it's almost the point like Dylnyan just like needs to stop throwing out throw as an option.
Nice back throw, knocks out of SPG. This is your chance. Never mind, this was your chance, but the overheat is crazy. The red blow, I'm out of here.
Yep, does pop Dylnyan into overheat though, so no more EX Fireball, no more EXDP.
Okay, I was like, that definitely doesn't have invuln, but I've seen Kain get away with worse. We're going to game number 5.
Yeah, I've seen Barbar get away with worse as well, just like that at the very end. Coming back from the jaws of defeat to tie this set up, keeping it close. Say no, both these players, they want the vengeance. They want the revengeance on TheGio.
All right. Barbar, potential reverse 3-0. Rome might have cursed Dylnyan with the GG's Barbar. You still the GOAT.
We'll have to see what can happen right here. Good JDs coming up from Barbar. Now setting up that pressure once again. Dylnyan, though, just staying very patient. And as soon as they try to press Barbar, ready with that 2D. But Dylnyan ready with that DP break, sitting at a sliver of SPG left.
DP break yet again, just defended. Backdash to the 2C to maybe get a wild punish. Nice! You can flash kick through that. This is a huge open up for Dylnyan.
Yeah, being ready now for exactly how Barbar wants to be like going for the gaps after EX Burn Knuckle as they try to close the distance is what they need. Unfortunately, couldn't finish that combo at the very end, and Barbar gets an insane jump in.
That's huge. Throw is not enough to kill. Just short. No, Chip is scary, though.
Yeah, but so is leaving a gap for that flash kick potentially, but Barbar does not let it threaten them. Sitting now, match point.
One guess away. Nice flash kick on the other side for Dylnyan. Set up into the genie. Barbar says, no, I'm DPing. And I'm DPing back. And I'm supering on Wake Up. I am not blocking.
All right. Oh, the cross-up right there. Spence EX Burn Knuckle should be enough to close it out. That is Barbar 12 taking it 3-2 after that 2-0 start to move back to the grand finals seat.
Barbar is cooking. The reverse 3-0. The run back against Gio. We thought he was down. We thought he was out, but the Terry Bogard comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all I know is it's like top 5. So shout outs to City of the
Yeah.
Wolves going crazy. But in grand finals, Gio on winner side, Barbar on loser side. Let's get into it.
Yeah, and you can already see also Gio choosing to switch back to Anchor SPG. We'd seen them go point SPG a couple times, depending on the set, but they know that they want it in the Anchor where it matters the most versus Barbar, and already finding a great confirm, knocking them into SPG as well as they choose that mid spot. Good JDs right here, and these JBs, once again, it's what mind broke Barbar in the last round.
Nice, great stuff. How is Gio gonna get out of this? Heavy Rekka is plus on block. The counter hit off the power wave. Barbar in a massive lead right now, and there it is! Finally gets the hop to bait out the throw tech. Been using it the entire time. Round 1 to Barbar.
Yeah, it was something that I feel like they could never get to work against the Gio in their first set, like super well, but finally working out after that big comeback versus their previous opponent. But now EX Power Wave coming through, close D trying to open up Gio. Right now they're just holding it. Unfortunately, not going to get that DP break to connect, and they will get punished with the reversal super.
All right, Gio finally has some momentum. How is Barbar going to get out of it? Nice fadeaway, JC. One thing I did see, because I opened up Barbar's stream to look at his Baron Walls, was that he actually went into replays right after these sets to see what he did wrong. So he's fresh.
Yeah, he's fresh. He's ready to go. He knows what he needs to do to try to win this, but Rev Blow is going to be the tool that Gio will use to keep it alive right now. Almost went for that run-up throw. Barbar not pressing and waiting until immediately after to take that round with that bar beat.
Really great stuff. That was a quick game number 1 for Barbar. Really up the pace. And now it's all on Gio to adjust. Barbar is awake right now. Barbar is hot. Barbar just came back 3 games straight.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's going to be up to Gio to really reset this pacing to be a lot slower, because Barbar needs this first grand finals to go as quick as possible, because they need that full 6-game run back.
They need to make sure they keep up the endurance. This is going to be a long one, especially if Gio starts fighting back.
Yeah, rip that DP though as soon as they try to press on here. Good use of that Rev block to push him out a little bit, but it doesn't matter when you get tossed out of it, and Barbar immediately finding another big hit.
Empty low into the DP break. Immediate throw on the roll. Great stuff to Barbar. The reads are working out, but oh no, the counter hit is huge for Gio.
In a slightly safer situation, though, as they didn't end that last routing to put Gio into SPG, and I think they're looking for that big hit to close it out, but that's a counter hit to Seifer and Hokutomaru, which means you should be dead.
Nice, gets the elbow right on the end. A great comeback from Gio off the back of 2 great guesses, 2 great combos. Gio ready to play some games.
Yeah. And I love that from Barbar, just recognizing that they've already spent their double jump to keep that distance and immediately closing it with their own. Great JDs from Gio, though. Understanding these pressure sequences and now baiting out the super as well.
That's how, oh man, that's how I feel about some jabs that just bait out wake up supers because they recover so fast. And this is a massive start for Gio. Has Barbar in the corner, throws him out of the corner.
Good JDs, though, on Barbar's end, getting a little bit of life, regaining a little bit of screen control, but 2 buttons into a super is going to allow Gio to tie it up quickly.
Yeah, the 2B anti-air is the SNK classic of catching the landing recovery, and yet again, Gio uses it to secure the light confirm into super. Great stuff.
Yeah, excellent stuff. I wonder what Barbar's thinking right now. Gio's already making that next layer of adaptations. Do you understand how you need to be beating it, or is Gio just feeling themselves? You know, it kind of feels like that meme of the guy screaming at the keyboard, and then it's just the other guy singing and happy. You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Was it open up the dirty window? Oh, the EX teleport in, not enough to get a combo. Nice tech, but again, the anti-air punished with the 2B.
Yeah, working out so good. That stanky leg connecting for Hokutomaru. Big connection, but no full confirm on it. EX Fireball coming out. Once again.
Wave again. Oh no. Goodbye, my child.
Barbar, just getting read right there by the Gio. Once again, getting read by there with the exact delay on the teleport that they needed. Not going to be biting on the throw. JB coming out.
Geo is adapting to the potential bait on the stand tech way too much with usage of Rev Guard or even hop out. That is going to be a massive punish off of Burn Knuckle. No super from Geo, but I mean, one more hit confirm can do it. That is going to be it. You are not pressing anything. Geo, yet another round on the board.
Yeah, Geo also being really smart of being this like the first time they've used 3B in either of the sets against Barbar, and Barbar just not ready for it. It like at that range can sometimes be even minus on hit. So just great use of these tools. DP break into the EX Burn Knuckle. Quick power geyser, try to get as much of that life total down, and a great little cross up right there.
I like the safe jump setup. Okay, we Red Blow out. Get them to spend a little bit of that. The final Red Blow, that's going to be a great chunk of damage.
Burst it out. That JC connecting finally after it wasn't working all the last rounds.
Nice jump back. I like that backup. We're safe.
Yeah, you may be safe, but you have to be careful if that didn't chip kill right there. Barbar quickly tying it up, but still, that is 2 bars on deck for the Geo. They still are edging closer to victory.
Uh-oh. You paid for the full seat, but you're only going to need the edge. Uh-oh. No 2C to connect. Oh, 2C that time. Far C that time does end up working for Barbar. Huge life lead.
Yes, it needs, but back throw. Put him back. DP break with the counter hit.
Whoa.
Only got the side swap and then immediately mixing them up with that falling JB right there that was hitting from a weird angle. Reversal super just says, get off of me. Red Blow not going to connect.
You have to be scared here. Anything kills, but that's a huge counter hit. Normal Kuhadan, no DP break. Still in SPG though. Yeah, we're out. Guess we're game right here.
No SPG while the Hokutomaru has it. It's always scary. That still hit as you attempted to jump over. And now Geo gets the run-up throw and is up 2-1.
I know Barbar is like recoiling in their chair right now from that super that actually connected. That feels so bad. I bet they wanted to jump to potentially bait that, but who knows? Hokutomaru getting away with murder. Geo up 2-1 in the set.
I think they had the right read. They were just looking for the full jump forward to cross over, but it just it's just high enough to clip like the bottom of Terry's hurt box. It's a very unfortunate interaction. Can't let that get to you. You gotta shake it off as you still need this reset. And Geo is making it go the distance, which is just going to be better for them as time goes on.
You gotta open up the dirty window. You gotta feel the rain on your skin.
Yeah, you have to release your inhibitions, but right now Geo is keeping you locked down.
It's like a toxic relationship. Get away from your ex.
You're not getting away from the X or the EX right here. Throw coming through, knocks you out of SPG. Geo looking very scary this round. Barbar needs a big confirm to make something happen. Geo is going to find the guaranteed round kill and is sitting 1 health bar away from taking this tournament.
1 round away. 1 great round of gameplay, and that's the start. EX teleport to go over the EX power wave. Geo is in there.
Yeah, hiding these tools until the exact moment where you need them the most is the real specialty that Geo's been doing. Good use of the Rekka Ender right there. Run up, toss him as they've been trying to rev shield a lot of the jump Cs that you've been bringing in this situation. Good air to airs this
counter
time.
hits. Oh no, we got anti-aired again off of our jump. That's gonna feel so bad if you keep doing it. Crack shoot. No mash in the gap.
Barbar also only needs like 1 big hit here. Having that 200 bar on deck can pop in. No punish!
He was so ready that time. The EX burn knuckle to the red blow. You have to be scared this time. Ends up baiting it out, but no, he's still airborne. Uh-oh. He's got no super, so this has to be a lot of light buttons or a great heavy confirm. Barbar has a huge lead right here.
The run-up close C from Geo, not able to confirm, and gets the run-up through right at the very end. It is going to take it 3-1 over Barbar.
No way my master brother is this.
The scrambles at the end were insane. The gameplay was intense. That target combo that ends up whipping on the air stall feels so bad if you're Barbar, but Geo made all the right decisions in the ensuing scramble, was overheated, had no meter, knew they needed to interact multiple times, and the run-up throw to get the last kill. Great stuff.
Yeah, weaving in between all the different layers of the mental stack to find the exact option they needed. to close it out. And they were able to do it at the very end with the same score that came in our winners finals, 3-1.
It's alright, I sent Barbar the song. Shout out to Natasha Bettingfield.
Shout out to Natasha Bettingfield.
07. That was a really great grand finals though. The ensuing scramble right at the end. It's just Gio was ready. Gio was patient. I mean, Gio had games to play with, but they played super aggressive for a situation that they were not very favored in. And it just ended up working out. That ninja character moves too goddamn fast.
Yeah, you know, all we can say is the Gio really believed it. Date Bio.
Date Bio. Believe it.
Believe it. Believe it. Dreaming.
Yeah, I mean, great. Not even using a Naruto color either. There's one Hokutomaru player that uses it. I forget who it is.
Yeah. Ugh. But excellent stuff. What a tournament. What an insane tournament.
Yeah, it was really, really good stuff from all the players here. And that's how it's been almost every net play tournament since the game released. And I think it's only going to get better as the players get better. And of course, just on the horizon in about 3 weeks is going to be Combo Breaker, the first major offline tournament for City of the Wolves. And there's going to be a lot of representation from around the world as it is an SWC qualifier and has a massive pop bonus. So it's going to be very good, very cool. And I'm so excited to see what happens in 3 weeks' time.
Absolutely same. KOF also has a massive pop bonus as well at Combo Breaker, so there's a lot of people traveling for that, even not just City of the Wolves, even though there's a ton of crossover between those players. But yeah, make sure to check out all that action. It's happening in like 2 weeks at this point. It's on Memorial Day weekend. It's insane. I'm not ready for it, but I know these players are grinding. What an event. What an event. What a wonderful time. As always, it is Cookie.
It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun, but that is it for me and Tabby here. Tabby, is there anything else you want to say to the people before we do throw it to Bruno and the trailer?
Nothing just yet. Once again, thanks to the Just Frame team for allowing us on here for this wonderful time for City of the Wolves on a Wednesday night. There's a great trailer to watch right after this, so make sure you stay tuned for just a little bit longer.